Okay, I'm done eating my cookies. Yay, let's play video games. Alright. How's it going, everyone? Alright, so I was talking to the guys, right? The crew, the bros, the dudesies, over the weekend, and they suggested that it's probably a good idea to just stream the stuff that I play, even if I'm not going to put it on YouTube, which is a good point. It's a good point. If I'm going to be playing this stuff in my spare time anyway, why not? Delkas345, first subscriber since I returned.
Mind explaining the stream schedule.
Hi, Roomba, mind explaining the stream schedule? Yes. Okay, so here's a brief history of the stream schedule over the last 3 weeks. I wanted to make a European-friendly stream time, so we tried Tuesday. Then, we tried Thursday. Now we've tried Tuesday again. And we're probably 99% chance going to stick with Tuesdays from now on. So Tuesday streams will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is right now. Right this minute. This is when we start. And Thursday streams will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to get all the cards and the images and stuff updated everywhere so that it's clear. But lately we've just been experimenting.
Germany.
Hey! I have a host brother from Germany. Hails from the city of Frankfurt. It's a fantastic place. Very pretty city. The Petri dish. Heidelman. Hasardur. Also, yes, I can't say his name. Debujor has been doing quite a bit of work lately with the Twitch stuff. So it's coming. We just upgraded. You'll notice in the description down below the video, there's some pretty significant upgrades and changes to the cards and stuff down there. But the emoticons, there's also, yes, they're already approved. By the way, I forgot to mention that to the moderators. Moderators, you should maybe create like a temporary command or something to let people know. I don't know, however you want to do it, but I got 3 emails back from Twitch. Arumba Think, Arumba IDK, and Arumba Clap are all approved. These were apparently something that William had taken from a couple of the streams and taken still shots and given them to the artist. Nikunator.
Good that I have
16.
much spare time Tuesdays. D.
Awesome. D. Mouse back. 9 months. Thank you. That's impressive. I appreciate you being here and watching live, resubbing. If I understand correctly, you actually have to be here live, right? Like you have to be in chat for it to pop up and say something about the 9 months. It's not just like every time the monthly tick happens, like it pops up an alert, right? It's you're issuing like a command to mention it, right? I think that's how it works. No recalculating emote? Oh, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Anyway, so yeah, those emotes are live, and one of them apparently was from when I was doing the clap. You guys remember when I was trying to sync up my microphone with the webcam, and I apparently made a funny face when I was clapping? And then the other thing was the, what? It was the thinking,
yourself.
which I'm doing right now. This is what I just do this. I stroke. I stroke the beard. The stubble a little bit. What did she just say? You have? Yes, you have to be in chat. Okay. Twitch Prime, Thrasher. Okay, so, let me get you guys up to date. I've been playing this campaign for, obviously, about 57, 58 years. It's been 3 months since I last played a Ryukyu campaign, and I stopped playing because I discovered or heard about a major exploitative bug where you could duplicate your army. You could just, in every single battle, you could have twice as many men, and I couldn't not use it. Every single battle, I would just be like, well, it would be nice to have twice as many cannons right about now. How about instead of 20, I have 40? Sounds good. And I just couldn't not do it. It's like, if there's a mechanic in the game that I can abuse, I will abuse it. And so I lost interest because I thought, this is going to take a bunch of time, and then at the end of the day, I'm going to get the damn achievement by using this bug, and then I'm going to feel like I didn't actually earn it, and I'm going to be upset. So I stopped playing. And apparently now it's been fixed. So anyway, I've been doing this a little bit in my spare time, and I'm having a good time with it, and it's a pretty solid, straight up run. So yeah, we're not starting at the very beginning because it's a very slow process. I've probably put, I don't know, 6 hours or so into the first 50 years of the campaign. I mean, you play very, very slowly. Speed 2, Speed 3 at most. And I will admit, and I think this is true for most people who do this run, there is some save scumming involved. And when I say save scum, let's define that term before people get all up in arms about it. I'm not talking about every single time you get a stab hit, you just, Alt F4 and reload your game. I'm not talking about re-rolling until you get a 666 ruler every single time. Every single time your air is not perfect, you just re-roll. I'm not talking about, the pivotal battle with the enemy that you just didn't get good rolls on, and just re-rolling. I've been save scumming in only certain circumstances, things where it's like, I don't know exactly how a mechanic is gonna play out, and I don't want it to, like, ruin my run, and make me have to spend another 6 hours just to get back to where I am. So I'll take a copy of the local Iron Man save, and that'll just be like a fallback point. If the mechanic doesn't do what I expect, then we'll fall back to it. But I'm not like, I don't know. I think to a certain degree, everyone save scums if they're going for this achievement. I don't know of anyone who's actually earned the achievement straight up, like, going through and they have, like, verifiable proof that they never, ever, ever, oh, yeah, okay, I can move that. That they never save scummed. I mean, the damn achievement mostly is about cheating. Cheating within the constrictions of the game, of course, but, people have gotten this achievement via things like, let me just see. The ones that I remember seeing, one second, let me get this thing fixed real quick. Where do we want to put this, I mean, I could shrink it down a little bit. I don't want to put it right over the outliner. That's probably a bad place for it, isn't it? It's kind of embarrassing, actually, that this is like the first time I've played this game, apparently, with, apparently I never played this. Here, I'm going to... Why is it that you can't, like, duplicate these things? Damn it. Alright, for now, we're just gonna turn that one off. That way you guys can see the outliner. I think the outliner is pretty important. Yeah, bottom left, like, okay, let me see if I can take the time to fix it. I wanted to turn it around, but, like, I wanted to create a copy that I could then left font align and then put in the bottom left, no. OBS just doesn't let you do it the way that you want. I would have to have prepared it for it in advance. The next time I stream EU4, we'll have one of those set up for it. And I'll just have to pay extra careful attention. Okay, so here's some of the exploits people have used in the past. They've done things like, straight up hack Iron Man, right? They've found ways that you could, you guys remember there was a time where, you could reload, like you could load up a save, and then you could go back to the main menu. And now every single time you reload a save, the game actually like close out completely and then reload from scratch. That's because people were abusing things like that. But people would like load up a save and then they would change the save and then they could basically do things like fire the game off with player bonuses enabled. In fact, I think I showed people how to do that at one point on a stream. I didn't want to go for the achievement using that because I felt like that was like really too cheesy. There was another really, really major one, two that I can think of. One was where you could somehow, you could actually edit the Iron Man save file and give yourself like a 9,000 pip general. So he would have like 9,000 fire, 9,000 shock, 9,000 movement pips. And, yeah, he was, you just win that way. You would instantly win any battle because that was just what would happen. There was another exploit where you could basically like have infinite money because if you somehow gave like blockade siege ability to light ships, then the general would raise their blockade efficiency to like an idiotic number, and it would like do an overroll or something on the big integer values or whatever it is, and you just end up with infinite money somehow. There was another exploit where you could bankrupt nations. I think that one might still actually be available. I don't want to do that. You can like sell them a ship and then save the game while the dialogue is still open, and then reload the save, and then somehow because they didn't buy the ship that they thought they bought, then they don't have any money, so they like turn all their maintenance off, and then every hour, basically to the next time you reload the game, they have no maintenance. So just imagine, I declare war on Ming, and he's basically bankrupt. He's got 0.5 land morale. Make the game pretty easy, I would say. DDR Jake, I think quite famously before he started working for Paradox, his method for earning the Ryukyu, the Three Mountains achievement, which is what we're talking about, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned it. Dan Mingle, thank you for your subscription. So, DDR Jake, he had started off becoming like a quality control guy, like a beta tester for Paradox. Now he's the EU4 project lead. Before that, he was just a guy who liked to play EU4, and he would stream it, and he would do exploits and stuff, and he would actually sit down and think of how can I break the game, which is why he was a good beta tester. And if I remember correctly, his methodology was he found a infinite administrative and infinite diplomatic monarch point exploit. And again, I'm going back way deep in my memory here. It was something about a mission that you could get. You had to get 2 separate missions. You can never do the same mission back to back. In order to get a mission, you have to do a mission and then do a different mission, and then you can get the first mission a second time. And so there are 2 missions. One of them gave admin points, one of them gave diplo points or something. And via sending and retracting a colonist over and over again and modifying his religious unity, toggling it between 99% and 100%, somehow he was able to get infinite dip and infinite administrative points. So he started the game off with as much technology as you could possibly get before you get capped out on points, as many ideas as you could get, all in the very first couple 30 years or whatever. So yeah, they changed all the missions basically after that. They're not the same anymore because of these types of exploits. So just bear in mind when I say things like, hey, we're gonna maybe have to reload and save scum a bit. Everyone cheats. That's the whole point of this damn achievement, is to find exploitative bugs. And actually, there's one I'm hoping to test that I think I timed it wrong by 1 day. I think there might be a way to isolate people who are allies to each other. Because, okay, normally when you declare war, if you have a declare war or a call to arms pop up on the screen, you can't declare another war, right? It used to be that you could declare war on 2 different people at the same time who were allies with each other, and then they couldn't defend each other because you were going to war with both of them at the same time, so you have 2 separate wars, which is better. Now there's even a cooldown. You can't even declare war for a month after you've declared war. But here's the exploit that I think I may have found. I just did this literally a couple minutes ago. In fact, let me check when my last save was, because it might be easier to just showcase it right now. 1502 in April. That was 4 months ago. Yeah, I think we're gonna let's roll back our save. I wanna show this. I wanna see if it works. Let's find out. Now, why it is that you're allowed to make copies of Iron Man files and it doesn't, know that you've done it, I don't understand. Kind of defeats the purpose of Iron Man files, that's for sure, but... Alright, so this was, right after my declaration? Damn. It was right after my declaration. So I had already done it, and I've already messed it up. Okay, let me see if there's... let me check when the last one before that was. It was 3 years ago. Nah. No, it's not worth it. That's unfortunate, but here's what I think the exploit is. If you send a threatened war that you know that they will decline, it says right in the description of it that if they decline, you will use the Conquest CB to declare war. Right? So if you send a threatened war that you know that they're going to decline, it's basically the exact same thing as a war declaration. It does not prevent you from declaring war separately. And so what I tried is I declared war on Siak the same day that I'd sent a threatened war request against his ally, whatever the hell his name was, I forget. We're going to load up the save at start of Twitch stream. So it doesn't block you from doing both at the same time. I had assumed that it would, but I just discovered that it didn't. But when I did it, he still came in as the defender in the Siak War, and I think if I had timed it 1 day off, instead of doing it same day, threaten war Pasai, declare war on Siak, one day later, he gets a call to arms from Siak as the defender, and one day later is the response to my threatened war. So I think what it should have been is declare war. I'm not sure. I want to test it, but I think if maybe one day in some direction here, it may be possible. I don't know. Yeah, you would be stuck with a Conquest CB, but that's what I want in this case, so... Alright, so anyway, let's get up to speed. So, it's the year 1502. Colonialism has not spawned, however, I am primed to hopefully be the person who spawns it, and in this case, I do think that this is a save scummable type thing, like, if you don't get this done, then this is a pretty damn important part of the run, I think, with the current version of the game, is that you need to be the one that spawns colonialism, so that you don't have to fight for it, and that you can ruin the colonial game of the other partners. Can you send 2 threatened wars at the same time? That's a really interesting question. I hadn't even thought of that. We're going to test these things. Alright, so, real quick, because I know people are going to ask about it, like, okay, we spawned Renaissance. Here's what I did. Start off in Okinawa with 5 development. You basically do nothing at all except for just sit for a while. Quite a while. You hope that you can get colonialism as fast as you possibly can. You go straight for colonial ideas. Exploration ideas. Once you have that, you send a diplomat, or send a colonist down to Panay. The very first mission that you'll get is to colonize Panay. But you don't want to colonize Panay, because Panay sucks. But you send your colonist here anyway, because once he gets here, the mission will change to colonize Manila. Then, you take that mission to colonize Manila, cancel your colony in Panay, and then start a new colony in Manila, which has much, much higher development and an estuary. So then you get the colonial enthusiasm modifier on your first colony of Manila, which basically quadruples your strength by taking you from 5 development to 14 development very, very quickly. Just one second, I get my sweater off. After that, you colonize a little bit more. You look for opportunities. You could pretty much just colonize away from everyone if you don't want to mess with this stuff. But I'm trying to get involved. I actually piggybacked a war off of Brunei and Kutai attacked each other, and Kutai won, but I piggybacked on it and I vassalized Brunei. Then a month later, turned around and reconquested on Kutai, and then beat him, and then gave some of his land back, and then also vassalized Kutai. So I vassalized both of them because they both fought each other, which was kind of funny. They hated me for a very, very, very long time, the stupid bastards. But now they're finally loyal. Finally.
Arimbo strip FTW.
I had to do quite a bit of placating of the rulers with this guy. And then I actually had to, like, intentionally raise his liberty desire, so I enabled and disabled Scutich a couple times, and I placed my relative on his throne just to piss him off, because I was actually running into a situation where I didn't have enough diplomatic points to get to Tech 7 before 1500, so I had to stop my integration of Brunei. And, anyway, that's happened, and so you spawn Renaissance via development. I ended up spawning the Renaissance in the province of Tondo. Tondo was the ideal location based on the provinces that were available to me. There's a spreadsheet available somewhere that will show you, like, which provinces are the most monarch point efficient to spawn an institution because of the way that the math works. So I spawned the Renaissance here. So if you look at the Renaissance map mode, I have it, my vassals have it, no one else does. They are not allowed to have it, it's my Renaissance. Because I'm not friendly with these guys, it's not spreading via adjacency. Annoyingly, this little shit over here has been stealing it a little bit. He was stealing it because I had made the mistake of improving relations with him, thinking that I should just generally improve relations with people, you know, so that I could maybe find alliances and stuff. It's very difficult to make your personal opinion of another nation negative. And if it's positive, even by 1 point, then adjacency, even across the sea tile, will spread institutions. So you can see that this little bastard, it's one of the reasons why I'm at war with him, he has actually managed to steal 30% of the Renaissance. So this is mine! It's my goddamn Renaissance! You can't have it! And anyway, I'm going to keep on exploring and expanding away and, like, constantly try to prevent them from getting my juicy institutions. and we're going to go war the shit out of anyone that tries to colonize, and yeah, New World's mine. No one can go there. Meanwhile, we've been doing a little bit of exploring this way so that I can maybe get something going in Africa. I want to get down to the Cape of Good Hope so that I can interfere with the Portuguese / Castilian expansion into Africa. Also, Kilwa has a lot of gold mines, which I hear gold's good. I hear gold makes a lot of money and stuff. It's pretty nice, so it'd be good to get those. Probably going to do a little bit of colonization of Australia as well, because if you look at the gold mines, Australia has a very good chance to make gold. You got 7.9%, 9%, 7.4, 7.4, 6.8, 9.6. So pretty good chance of spawning some gold mines if we were to colonize down in Australia. I don't particularly want a colonial nation down there, but I would like the gold. It would be great. So, as it stands, we're primed to spawn colonialism. MitsJT, thank you for your subscription. We're primed to spawn colonialism, and we are, as soon as we finish the integration of Brunei, which should happen in the year 1506, I should become a world great power, which will unlock some more diplomatic options for me. Right now, we're declaring war on these guys because I want money, because I want to build shipyards, because I just recently moved my capital, which is a necessary requirement to spawn colonialism, by the way. You cannot spawn colonialism if you don't move your capital off of Okinawa. One of the restrictions for the colonialism spawn is that you cannot be an island. Pontiniac is not an island because my capital is now here. So I moved it here. Why here? Because I wanted my capital to be in Malacca, and this had actually the right amount of development as well for being a good province to spawn an institution from. So what's going to end up happening long term in this campaign is that I'm not really hoping. I know for sure I'm going to spawn colonialism, because if Portugal or Castile steal it from me, then I'm going to save scum that. That's too important to make the campaign. In theory, I could just do the same damn thing, like spend 6 hours over and over and over and over and over and over again until I finally get it. Or I could just not do that and reload a save. So, whatever. Printing press spawns in Germany. There's nothing you can do about that. It's going to be in Germany. So we're going to have to buy that one. When that institution spawns, it's going to be spawned in Pontiniac. Pontianic. I'm going to buy that institution. It costs about 2,000 monarch points to spawn an institution. Global trade is the reason why we moved our capital to this specific location. Number one, I needed it to be in a non-island location for colonialism, but also I want global trade. Global trade requires you to have the most trade value of any active trade node. Malacca, in my previous run, ends up being much, much more valuable than the Philippines. And the last time that I did it, I tried to do it out of the Philippines. There's just too much trade value that comes in from other directions. Basically, a lot of Asia and a lot of the North American exported trade value also ends up in Malacca, because it comes from Malacca. You've got, let's see, what feeds into Malacca? Ba-da-bum-bum. We've got Canton, Hangzhou, the Moluccas, and Siam. The Moluccas feeds in from Australia and the Philippines. The Philippines can send back east, which we don't want, but the Philippines feeds in from Canton. Canton. Where is it? There's some path. Basically, it's all this stuff that can come from the east either goes across Asia or it goes into Nippon. Once it gets to Nippon, it goes into Hangzhou. Once it goes into Hangzhou, it ends up going to the straight past the Philippines into Malacca. And that's the problem that I ran into. Basically, I had all these these colonial nations sending shit back, and I couldn't get any of it because it was going into Malacca. So this time around, our trade capital is going to be Malacca. It is our trade capital now, and we're beating up on the little guys now, trying to make it so that we've got more control of this node for the future. So that's one of the reasons I'm declaring these wars. I want some money directly via taking it. I'm not going to conquer these guys for two reasons, actually. Number one, I want to do it again in the future. But more importantly, I'm going to let them live for pretty much almost the entire campaign. These guys right here are the nearest Sunni weak nations to me, which means that I'm going to constantly attack them and defend them, and then attack them, and then defend them, and then if this little bastard Malacca gets too strong, I'm going to make him spit them back out again. I want to have a bare minimum of 4 or 5 small little 1 or 2 province minor Sunni nations that are adjacent to me, because I am going to pretty much for the entirety of this campaign try to stay at negative 100% piety. And the only way that I've found you can actually get negative piety is to attack other Sunnis. So if I conquer this land, that's bad, because then I can't attack them, and I can't get negative piety. Negative piety, so good. I mean, yes, positive piety is great, right, for missionary strength, but we don't need that, because we're going human ascendius. The morale of armies, really, really good. Fort defense, completely god-awful useless. But these other three are all freaking amazing. Having plus 20% national tax modifier, and manpower modifier, and tech cost is just freaking amazing. Also, I do want to mention that I did do something kind of weird, and I feel like this is a bug. I did do this intentionally. I allowed the nobility to fire their disaster, right? So their disaster fired. Normally, you're supposed to end up having to click this button. You have to curtail the nobility, which requires you to get to +1 stability, and then have you click this button. But what I did is I let them fire, and then I allowed myself to get broken as a nation by rebels, which, for some reason, cleared all the penalties you're supposed to have from the nobility being in charge, which is, I don't even think it's listed. When the nobility are in charge, you have like negative 25% manpower, negative 25% trade power, and then there's one other bad thing that happens from it. But when you get broken by rebels, those penalties go away. The only drawback to this is that I now have, for some reason, the emirs expect 40% of my land, which is too much, so they just never get anything. At the same time, because they expect so much lands, and if I give them any of that land, they'll end up at 100%. I mean, I could take them up, and there's actually no penalty to them having 100% now. Doesn't make any difference, because the disaster's already fired. The disaster is already active, and there's no penalty to it. So I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna leave it on for the entire campaign. I mean, why not? I've got two options. I can either give them a whole ton of land, and then I can interact with them again, which would be good, because I do want to spawn generals and stuff, and I want them to be able to demand monarch points. Or I could just completely ignore them, and then this is all I get. Negative 2.5% manpower recovery, negative 2.5% land maintenance modifier. And then I don't get to interact with the nobility estate. It's pretty good to me. How many provinces do you have? I have 14, not counting vassals. So anyway, let's start playing, because it's already been 26 minutes. Yeah, well, the problem is that when you have this disaster fired, the emirs have an influence level of base 20, monarchy 5. So they have a base influence of 25. You can't make them go away completely. But there is one drawback, and that is that, and this was earlier on, actually, a bonus I got. I'm now a noble republic with morale of armies plus 10% and tolerance of heretics plus 1. Here's the problem. If I ever want to change to a different government type, I am not allowed to. So like later on, instead of being like a despotic monarchy, for example, let's say I want to become an absolute monarchy or a constitutional monarchy, I won't be able to unless I'm willing to reset this bugged out disaster and pay 3 stability and 25 prestige to do so. We'll see. I don't know that that's actually necessary. So anyway, I'm ready to play a little bit. I'll go on to speed 2 just because I haven't loaded up in a little while. I don't think I have any debt. I've been doing some wars. Early on in the campaign, I conquered these two guys who produce stupid amounts of value, making 2.35 ducats a month and 2.82 ducats a month from these two provinces. That's like 5 ducats a month in income from 2 provinces. Very solid. I'm colonizing more right now in my capital area because I'm trying to get to the point where I can maybe spawn colonialism faster. Basically, the way that colonialism works is that as soon as anyone meets the conditions, there's a 5% chance per province that meets the conditions on a monthly tick, I think. I don't think it's an annual tick. I'm pretty sure it's a monthly tick, but I don't actually know for sure. So I meet all the conditions in one province, which means I believe every single month I have a 5% chance of spawning colonialism. But that also means that every single month, Portugal, Castile, and it's probably just Portugal and Castile. In fact, I know Portugal does, because Valencia... Was it Valencia? No, that's Castile. Valencia spawned it once, and I said no. And reloaded my save. So, anyway, we're beating up on this guy. Manja Pits. I've had some really squirrely things happen with rivalries. I, as a monkey, you may recall, I was mentioning it in Discord, that this was a campaign where Japan and Ming rivaled me. And at some point, though, we stopped being valid rivals, and then Ming unrivaled me. So, I'm still rivaled to Japan, but I have not been presented, like, I can't rival Manja Pit, which would have been awesome. I can't rival Malacca. Can't rival anyone. It's really annoying. And, oh yes, by the way, Ming is about to implode. They have positive stability, but they have lost the Mandate of Heaven. If we look at one of their provinces, we can see they have Mandate of Heaven lost, plus 10 unrest. So they are Ming-ploding. Yay! Alright. Nice easy stack wipe, pretty solid. We got a level 2 fort here. Hopefully he hasn't turned it on lately. No, he did, damn. Unfortunately, I cannot actually get to his capital till that fort falls down, so we're going to go down to no enemy units mode, which is 0 maintenance. And we're going to leave just the bare minimum number of troops required to do this siege, plus 1 extra. Now, here's the thing. I made my ruler into a general because I wanted him to die a little bit quicker. I'm a little bit leery about taking a 2 stab hit, though, from using him in a siege, which is really irritating, because he spawned with 2 siege pips, of course, which just tempts me so much to use him as a guy. My vassal is not able to blockade this. He's got 2 transports here. This is a 4 development province. I don't know, if I had 2 transports, would that be enough? Actually, that would. Well, in that case, my ships are leaving. We're gonna go see if we can blockade that other one with just my transports. I'd prefer to not have to use any of my light ships. So I've got a having some difficulty with the vassals being island based. They seem to be very, very stupid, like stupider than normal when it comes to like getting them to move their armies around and attach to you and do stuff. But I've got multiple armies that are kind of just hanging out as attachment targets to see if I can convince my allies to get their asses over here and let me use their manpower for drafting, for sieging. A Sultana of the People, -1 unrest at a cost of admin and ducats. I don't think I need it. I've already unlocked humanist ideas, so we're about to just get rid of all unrest, basically, in the entire map. So no, I'm not going to do that. Not to mention, as I'm doing humanist ideas, I really care about administrative points. Which is why we're focused on admin, which is why we're paying for a level 2 half-priced advisor. Yeah. Yeah, and every single time I reload, the emirs get pissed because they want 40% of my land. Haha, very funny, not gonna happen. You can't have my land. So, the long-term plan for this, the reason why I went Sunni rather than Hindu, since I'm sure there's gonna be people who want to know, is that I chose Sunni for 2 reasons. Number 1, I like Sunni better as a religion. I really like the Sunni religion in this game. I feel like the chance for a new heir it's a great feature. Never having to worry about not getting an heir is great. And then beyond that, I love the piety system. I mean, even when it's pure pious, I love having extra morale of armies. It's great. It's really, really good. But instead, what I really want is I want the 20% national tax modifier, 20% national manpower modifier, and 10% tech cost reduction. And then on top of that, if you do what I'm doing, which is to go humanist ideas, which allows you to be completely diverse as a nation, you can have almost any religion you want, which works really, really well with this estate called the Dhimmi. If you make the Dhimmi loyal, then you get a 10% tech cost tier. So altogether, the Sunni religion will be able to give me a 20% base tech cost reduction, while the Hindu faith can only give you, I think at admin tech 8, you get just a decision you can take that gives you like 8% reduced tech cost. So 8% versus 20%, I'd say Sunni wins in that regard. The thing that Hindu would have given instead is that Hindu has a deity that you can worship that gives you minus 10% tech core creation cost. That's also very, very good, but I feel like it's not as good as the other things that I just mentioned. So that's why that decision was made. This province it's gay-o, not just gay. I know that it looks like gay when you're zoomed out, but no. Anyway, I'm fabricating right now on the Mamluks, and I'm fabricating on Kilwa, because I'm going to steal all their maps. Filthy Robot would be super excited to hear about that. Looks like the Mamluks are having some issues with peasants. Anyway, the way that works is that if you have any units in an adjacent region to them, then you can steal their maps. So all I have to do is send one ship into this sea tile right here, and then as long as they border me on the Arabian Sea region, which the Mamluks do right up here, then I can steal their maps. So I'm going to steal the maps from I'm going to steal basically all the Ottomans. I want to know about what's going on over there. And then from Kilwa, I'm trying to steal the South Africa, because I want to see if Castile gets down there. It also saves my explorer time and potentially blocks me from having to hire extra explorers because they cost diplo points. You know, why would you hire more than you have to? Okay, you know what? I think I don't want to take the time to wait on this siege. So let's do this. I'm gonna take my trade fleet for now over to the Straits of Malacca. We're gonna grab our transports, and we're gonna send them over that way as well. Actually, let's do this. Keep protecting for a moment. Protect for one more month. Ooh, finally, we actually have dominance in the Malacca node. I have the most power. I am the bestest. I get my flag on the interface. Yay! So that's what's going on there. I very briefly had just tried to consider attacking up here and like creating a little vassal up here or something. I decided against it because I found this. If I conquer this myself and ever integrate it, then it shares this sea tile right here. Sorry, when I zoom in, it gets darker. It shares this sea tile here, and I'm pretty sure that Manchu would end up. I can't piss him off because he's rivaled to Japan, so I'm pretty sure he would end up stealing all my institutions. So I canceled my expedition up here, just took all of his money instead, and sent my explorer, whatever his name is, Conquistador, over here. And also we found out that she's actually a woman, so she's hanging out up here now. And she's trying to hunt for the 7 cities, even though that stupid mechanic is bugged and you have to constantly pay attention to it, otherwise it just stops working. Anyway, so he does have enough ships to be a threat. So what we're going to do is send our transports up there, and then for like a month, I'll stop protecting trade so that I can use these transports to get 4,000 men onto Pasai, and then we can get his capital fallen a little bit quicker. Although, I wonder, it might not be necessary. It might not be necessary, because with just this fort falling, my plan for Pasai, I want to take all of his money. I want to transfer trade power. That's all I really care about. I want trade power from this little bastard. Because he's got a very important... he's got a province that provides 17.7% of trade power in the Malacca node. So if I can get that trade power, that would help out a lot with getting some income right now. We're making 5.14 ducats a month, not bad. That's with 2 colonies active. I do have 1 fort that I have not deleted. I've actually, at least while I have a surplus of income, I've decided that it kind of makes some sense to get my army tradition up a little bit. I like the idea of having more manpower recovery speed, and it's not very efficient. I mean, I'm still losing. That 1 fort only offsets. You can have up to +1 from fully maintained forts, so I'd have to be paying 4 ducats a month just to maintain a little bit of army tradition, but oh well. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to risk sending my actual ruler there. I want this siege to go quicker. The sooner I get to peace, the sooner I get my war exhaustion back down to 0, the sooner I can declare war again. Alright, so we got our blockade in place. Unfortunately, the general did not arrive in time to do that. Let's pull the good general off. The next siege tick is it's gonna be a while. I can get there in 6 days, so we can do this. Let's grab the trade fleet. You'll be up there by the 17th. I don't want the transports to go up there on their own. Really annoyingly, apparently I'm like 9 units away from being out of range. So this navy's actually going to suffer attrition out here, which is just annoying. I do have an impending disaster, but it's a very, very slow ticking one, so I'm not very worried about it. Okay, before the next monthly tick, looks like we're going to have to reinforce that army a little bit. Let's grab a larger one. Looks like Bruni's doing a good job. He's helping out with some blockades. Nice. Okay, we're gonna take this army over that way. And, I do have 1 unit here, but I think he's... No, they are not actually attached to me. If I leave, looks like Bruni's actually listening. I can't believe it. I told him to go siege that, and he's doing it. I am amazed. He's normally such an idiot. Alright, let's temporarily protect trade for just a few days. On the 30th of October. Hopefully within range, we'll actually get our trade power. Ah, shoot. Managed to get a unit out. 6th. My unit will arrive on the 5th of December. Seems reasonable. I'm going to raise maintenance to like 50% for now. Damn it, he's murking up. Alright, fine, screw this plan. I'll have to keep a little bit of maintenance on, annoyingly, to prevent him from doing this. So, if we're going to do it that way, then let's go down to 6 units, and we're suffering 3% attrition. So, I need to do 3% attrition. I will lose 30 men per regiment with 6 regiments, so that's 30 times 6, 180 troops per tick, and I can recover at most 100 men per regiment, so 600. But based on the location and the maneuver of my current leader, I will actually only get 60% of that. That's 360, so I need to be at exactly 50% morale to maintain my siege with only 6 units. So let's go to exactly 50%. We'll go to 51. And then we can pull 1 unit off. And we should still be able to maintain the siege with fewer troops. Stupid bastard with his units. Gain base tax in Banjar or not? Seems like a pretty easy choice, right? Like, why would I not want to gain base tax in Banjar? Yeah, I'll take the base tax, thank you very much. We're looking on great powers. 258 out of 279. It's okay. I hope you guys don't get upset when I definitely play a lot slower than you probably want me to. It is just a thing that will happen. I'm going to tell Kutai that I want him to get his butt up here. See if I can convince him to stop trying to help out Bruni. Kutai is actually doing the majority of this work, apparently. Hey, it's Haddock 96. Thank you for your subscription. Alright, so let's wait and see if I calculated my math right here. It should be, unless something changes. Should be fine. Should stay right at 6,000, only even though I'm at half morale. Ooh, that's not good. Not good at all. My level 3... Sorry, my level 2 half-price guy just died. Damn. I do have a half-price inflation guy, and I need to get my inflation down, so we'll pay for him. I heard a cheer. It was Merilitalis. Thank you for your cheer. Okay, so... Scuba John. Alright, my truce with you is up. Now, as soon as we're at peace, there's this fun thing that you can do. And I find it to be so gamey. Someone should write these things down, by the way. These are just like things that I've realized I can do in the last couple days while I've been messing around with this. If you don't even want the province, and you don't care about your truce timer, and the target's weak enough that they would accept a threatened war, fabricate a claim on them, threaten war, take their province, while it's a territory, raise the autonomy, and then sell the province back to them. All you end up doing is you lose 10 prestige, you take a tiny bit of aggressive expansion, but probably doesn't matter in most cases, and you end up giving them a 100% autonomy province for full sales price. It's hilarious. That's actually what I was trying to do with Pasai. I was going to do my separate war and isolate Pasai and Siak, but... So we'll do that to GMB in a moment here. This province here has currently 52.7% autonomy. Well, if I don't want to take the land, and I don't, because I don't want to have any adjacencies to these guys, because I don't want to let my institutions spread into Asia, but I want the other provinces here to have, like, no trade power. That's a great way to do it. Just make them have 100% autonomy. Seems like a good solution, doesn't it? I think so. Alright, I'm actually going to, even though he's got a couple units, I'm going to send one more over here, and we're going to go even lower on maintenance. Because number one, I don't want to be fully reinforced anyway. I'm still... There's a chance, if I take a stab hit, if my ruler dies right now, and I'm below 25% of my max manpower, we'll have the Peasants' War, and I don't want to deal with that. And, so I'm trying to not reinforce very much. And actually, if it ever becomes a concern for you, a trick you can use, if you don't want to reinforce, but you have to have maintenance high, is park your units in non-colonized land. You only reinforce at 10% of the normal rate, even at full maintenance. So you can force your units to not reinforce, which is great. I'm going to risk this. I think we can go all the way down to no morale. I don't even think he'll attack. My individual war score with him is not very good right now. 14% chance over here. Of course, neither of them are providing a siege leader, because why would they? What kind of vassals are you, huh? Meanwhile, we should probably go check on the Conquistador, because he's probably being an idiot. No, he's actually continuing to explore. I want to form a colonial nation over here as soon as I possibly can. Since we have full exploration ideas, we can fabricate on claims on distant overseas provinces, which is good. Pick that siege. Finished. Yes. He's the war leader, though, so we gotta wait till we siege this guy down. I'm gonna tell Bruni to target this one. Kutai seems to be a dummy, and he actually isn't listening. Smeagol! Battle in the Straits of Johor. Alright, looks like they're gonna use transports to come over, because they can't walk through this land, even though we have military access. Looks like they don't have military access through Agare. That place. Yeah, I'm hoping that a blockade of his capital and an occupation of his fort will be enough to get me all the things that I want. I really don't want to have to siege that other province down, or fight his army again. %, chance. Alright, we're at 45 on the Mamluks. 1.25 every month, so in 4 months I'll be able to do it. And I need to get over to this location here. Just need one ship there. You can get there in about 1 month. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about it yet. Not to mention transports are slower. If I just send one light ship, then that will be good. Apparently Bruni's going to fight the 19 stack of ships. That's less than ideal. 14%? No. Alright, it'd be great if we could get a month of repairs. These ships getting damaged right now is kind of annoying. Okay, let's take a peek over here again. I'm gonna go back up to speed 3. I want to discover as many of these nations over here in this colonial region as I can. I don't think there's going to be enough in colonial Alaska. There's usually a dude that lives behind this strait. I should probably not be looking over here while there's battles going on elsewhere. I'm going to force him to manually explore for a second. Because I want to guarantee that we unlock those if there is a guy hiding there. And it looks like his fleet will be here in 2 days to fight my navy. Great. That's why you're not really supposed to look away. What a little bastard. Well, I don't think he's going to have enough time in 12 days to actually cause me to lose any ships, but I could be wrong. They had taken a little bit of attrition damage, so it's possible. But this is going to slow down my siege, since we're not actually actively blockading right now. Alright, we got until the 12th. And we're just going to retreat back to our capital. And where's my actual primary fleet now? It's up here. I think that keyboard shortcut 3. Heading up this way anyway, we'll bring it over to hopefully... Maybe we could get lucky, 14% chance. Nah, food shortage. Damn it, Killua, you second... It's the second time this bastard's caught me. Ugh, so frustrating. You bastard. He's going to take advantage of the fact that he's the defender. He actually managed to get 6 troops altogether because I can't get this freaking siege. We're at 0.5 morale, so it's not going to be very good, but depending on the rolls and the fact that I have a tech advantage, we might be able to eke it out with 0.5 morale. Now, we still technically lost. Of course, we killed way more than we lost. Damn it! That just reset the siege timer. Son of a bitch. I got greedy. Kill this goddamn fleet so we can't do it again. Stupid sack of shit. Makes me mad. Alright. Africa, Oceania. We're about to, at some point, we're about to get maps from Killua, I hear. I think that's a thing. 25th of June, I can send them back out there. Let's grab one of these ships out. So, like, you remember I mentioned earlier how I'm not... I don't know. We are save scumming on occasion, but, like, I'm not gonna just, like, go reload a new save just because that siege didn't happen as fast as it could have. It's really, really, really annoying that that just happened, but it's not the end of the world. We'll be fine. It does really, really suck, though. I can say that much. Yeah, I shouldn't have lowered the maintenance. I don't know. What you guys tell me. Should we? If it were just me, if I were not on stream right now and I wasn't asking you, then I would just keep playing. But you tell me, should we just reload? Should we reload the stream, the save as we had it when we first started the stream? And then, I mean, we're not going to spend a half hour going through everything again, but we could just not get that greedy. Not go down to, like, no maintenance at all. You tell me. Central Asia. Reload, reload, no, reload. That's a lot more people saying reload than not. Alright, fine. I mean, there's always going to be... no, it's not going to be 100% agreement no matter what, but... Alright, that was the... Okay, this is actually like a month or two before. It was right as I declared, so... I think I should... Okay, I think what I should do is I should just be less greedy and, not try to protect trade as much, and then just make sure that we land troops on his territories so that he can't actually train any units, and then we can go down to no maintenance. I still want to go down to no maintenance. It's a very important part of the game plan, I think. But all right, so let's just make a copy. Okay, I think I need to modify you guys to be... I want you to be aggressive. Actually, I want you to be siege-focused, is what I'd prefer. And then beyond that, we're going to take Haishisho, the Navy. Let's check on the Explorer. Explorer's currently up here. Doing okay. Good, good. And I don't think there was any other interactions with any estates or anything that I had done. I hadn't done much, so... Although we do have room for a couple more one more bark. I'm slightly over the force limit, but I don't mind being over the force limit. I basically go to my force limit in light ships and then buy as many transports as I have to. And then I'm willing to pay that price. The cost right now is only 0.8 ducats, basically, to have my transports. Plus the actual maintenance cost of the transports, which... 10 transports at a maintenance cost of... Doesn't say. At least until the battle's over. I don't have any cav, just pure infantry, because for a long time I had a hard time getting the vassals to like me. So I needed to inflate my numbers. Which meant that I had to be very cheap. Stuff's going on in Japan. Just some random other navy, apparently, that I have. Okay, I'm gonna leave behind just a single unit, because I know that he's gonna... One of these vassals will come over and siege it now. And we're going to now ask for military access here. We're gonna march everyone over into this province. As soon as he says yes. And then we're going to cancel military access so we're not over the relationship limit. Yes, I know the emirs won't land. They can't have it. And there he is coming to arrive. Good. Now, the other thing I could do is, I could use my siege leader to speed this one up, because well, the last time we tried it, we knew that the vassals didn't actually have the ability to whatchamacallit, they couldn't get a siege leader there. But kinda don't want to. Also, I've never seen my allies use my own transports. It would be nice, though. Like you, in theory, you could just march here. I've enabled allies to board. You should just be able to walk across this province, but it doesn't seem to work. Okay, annoyingly, he is unreachable there. It'd be great. I would prefer to not have to fight him in that province, but... If I use transports to land there, I'll still be stuck within the zone. I can't get to that province unless I take the naval landing. I do have a much better general than he does for shock value. Basically, I think I'm going to have to just start the siege with full maintenance on and the siege leader, and wait and see what he does. And with his 20 ships there. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna sacrifice some money to hopefully guarantee that he just isn't an annoying bastard. We're gonna take 3/4 of our ships. And we're just gonna go blockade him. Just gonna go over there, we're just gonna blockade him. Those ships can't leave. Done. Problem solved. And we'll use our transports to blockade this one. And now all we have to do is just wait on this siege. And if he tries to move in either one, then I can reinforce, and we'll have to stay at full maintenance, but I think overall the war will go a lot faster. We'll probably end up spending less money overall, even though I am losing money due to reinforcement, active army maintenance, you know, there's... But I bet overall, long term, we do lose less money that way. Conquistador is stuck in a province. This happens all the goddamn time with Hunt for the Seven Cities, which is why you can't trust it. Didn't used to be a problem, but then they patched the game at some point and ruined everything. Scroosy! Thank you for your subscription. Come on, roll something good. What do we get? Supplies shortage. And there goes the Theologian again. Damn. Looks like it was his time. He was getting old. So supply shortages, only +1 siege status. Alright, well, it's fine. Point dump for getting institutions definitely does not stop you from getting world conquest. I think that most people severely underestimate how quickly you can conquer land in the late game if you have the right set of ideas. By the time you have administrative efficiency 3, the only thing stopping you is your ability to process land. And by the end of this campaign, I intend to have influence... No, not influence. I intend to have administrative, humanist, diplomatic, and then whatever, maybe 1 or 2 military ideas that will end up helping facilitate conquest. But we're going to have so much goddamn money. We're going to throw mercs at everything. And between influence ideas and our national ideas and everything else... Ooh. That's a great event. Do we take the short-term hit, or do we take 5 mercantilism? I mean, let's just evaluate this. If I were to buy 5 mercantilism, that's 500 dip. For the cost of 1 stab, which is worth basically 100 admin. So basically it's a 400-point trade. Or, I could just have 400 points. And lose both of my advisors, who are actually both level 2 half-price advisors, which sucks. But the temporary point gain would be great, because it would allow me to get local traditions sooner, which gets me my ideas unlocked faster, which is pretty compelling, I think. This is basically always an option, if I just sink Diplo points into it. Getting temporary points, though... I think I'm going to take the temporary points. Yes, I'm going to. I just want local traditions right now, because I do have some provinces that are annoying. Not too bad. With the, stupid game, shouldn't have unpaused. With the Theologian, I had about 3 unrest. Now, we're gonna have less. That's an interesting, event. So this would be an example of a time where I would take a save, just as a duplicate, just to say, hey, something cool happened. It was 1502, 12th month, and this was, trader... and inflation. It's just a notable thing. So we did lose both guys, but actually, see, this is good. I think I can either take the spy network guy now. I'll get fewer points over on a monthly basis, but I just got 200 months worth of the difference up front. So I can pay half as much, make some more money, build some shipyards, and at the same time, I can spy better on my map stealing, or I could go for Diplo Rep to integrate Bruni quicker, which is what I want to do. I'm gonna take the Diplo Rep guy. And we're gonna go for the... I don't know, your prestige seems very undervalued to me these days, based on how easy it is to get. They're both not very appealing to me. But I guess if I had to choose, I'd prefer the prestige, because it'll help out with morale of armies. And let's go ahead and unlock this idea. So that's actually 2 yearly prestige we just gained. That's good. Is this going to be a YouTube series? No. If I get the achievement, I'll probably end up doing like a time-lapse, where it'll be a 20-minute episode, I'll play the time lapse on like speed. You know, I'll do this basically. We'll do time lapse on like speed, whatever, and I'll just talk over it, talk about all the things that I did and how it happened and everything. But I'm not recording everything that I do, so I mean, not much really changes. But here you can actually see where Kutai won. Brunei gets vassalized. Then we did the reconquest. Then I colonized. And then eventually somewhere in here I conquer these guys, conquer those guys. Then I conquer these guys. And then I do some annoying things here. You'll see like very little quick flickers where I did the thing where I threatened war and then stole the land and stuff. I'll do something like that if I end up getting the achievement. He's continuing to train up. All right, another supplies shortage. That event is so useless when you go for the ideas that I have. When you go for coexistence, those events that reduce their ferocity are completely pointless. It looks like we can also take Diplotech. The Dimi are currently loyal. I think we'll take Diplo. Ooh, yay, access to docks. That's really important. More importantly, yeah. Where'd it go again? There it is. That's good. Trade efficiency plus 20%. Hell yeah. Trade income's pretty trash right now because I've got a huge navy here. No! Where did it spawn? Lisboa. Exit the menu. Not cool, game. Not cool, game. I did all this work, game, to get that damn institution to spawn over here in Asia, and you're just gonna give it to goddamn Portugal. It's just not acceptable. Nope, it's not how it works. Okay, 1444. No, just kidding. We're going to start right where we were. Every nation that meets those criteria right now has a 5% chance per month of spawning the colonialism. You get monarch points when you get it too? Awesome. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, Eyes a Monkey, one of the moderators in chat right now, is apparently... He's also doing the same thing. He's going for the achievement right now. So it spawned like the very next month. Nice! Hey, that time we actually got a wall breach too. See, this alternate reality is way better. These ships are starting to suffer some attrition. Looks like the game really wants to spawn it. It's really trying hard now. Who got it this time? Obviously not me. Porto. So it looks like goddamn Portugal's got multiple provinces that meet the restrictions. And so he's got a much better chance of spawning it than I do. Which means that this is probably going to be the most save scummy event in the campaign. Is making sure that we spawn colonialism. The last time I tried this, actually like 3 months ago, I literally, like, January 1st of 1500, it just spawned in my capital. And I was like, wow, that was really easy. Turns out, that's pretty unlikely. It's like a 5% chance. But we're going to do what we can to try to make it a little bit more likely. Ming can't declare war on me because they don't have they have no ability to fabricate claims on me. Look. First off, Ming's about to implode, so they don't really matter. Second off, they can't claim any provinces on me because they don't share a sea tile with any of the land that I own. It is not possible for Ming to fabricate on me, so it's not a thing. Alright, come on, game. Oh, damn, we lost our wall breach. Oh! Turned it around for a disease outbreak. Damn. This alternative reality sucks. Not cool, game. At least give me... Okay, as compensation, game, spawn that thing right there. Spawn it. I will accept your apology if you spawn the institution in my capital right now. Go ahead and do it. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Porto. Portugal, you son of a bitch. Well, at least we don't have to deal with that disease outbreak. You have better colonial. You already have a colony in North America. Nice. What year is it? I had we were just doing some comparisons. I have a lot more development than he did at like the year 1490. But yeah, being established in the New World, I think, is going to be a good thing. Like, the sooner you can get going on that. I'm actually not planning on colonizing the New World at all. I'm going to try to form colonial nations in the New World via conquest. And I'm going to spend all my colonization right now. I want to fill out my capital region until the colonialism fires. And then after that, I'm going to go for colonizing in Australia, because I want gold. I want gold mines, eventually.
Adamber, the master of scum saving.
This is actually the only reason, the main reason that I didn't ever stream this stuff before, is that I had a pretty significant, like, fear that people were gonna just get on my case about save scumming, but I don't remember who it was, but somebody convinced me otherwise. They said that, you know, that's what this achievement is save scumming. I mean, it's finding exploits and save scumming the shit out of the game, or both. Alright, I've just taken another save after having done those things, so that if by some chance, I don't know if it's possible or not, Portugal steals goddamn institution again, it won't matter because I've already clicked those buttons, which is good. So we're done with all that stuff. Okay, yeah. Come on, wall breach! Vendor's dessert. Well, that's better than a disease outbreak. Give me the institution! My institution. I'm gonna just march this guy away. You don't need to be there. Why don't you guys spawn a leader with some siege pips, huh? And also, I actually could afford to build one cannon, the value cannon. Birth of Colonial. Hey! It happens! Game likes me! First try! Can you believe it? The very first time it actually fired! That's crazy! Do you guys realize how lucky we are? Holy shit! That's just crazy! This changes everything! Alright, so we gain 100 of each mill, 20 prestige, we get, Pontiac becomes a major colonial port until the end of the game, local trade power +5. First try! We needed to get a screenshot of that, William. Is William in chat? First try! Like, I mean, come on, with the eyes, first time! First time! It's crazy! I can't believe our luck! It's so good! Awesome. So happy. So yeah, we got that major colonial port. And more importantly... Rumba the master of luck. Yes! That's so lucky! Now, we gotta respawn it. We gotta reload because we didn't get a wall breach. I want to get the wall breach and the spawned colonialism on this tick. You guys wanna keep reloading? Sorry, 100 of each monarch point is what I meant to say. So, anyway, so that's cool. So here's the thing, is that we gotta check and see and make sure that colonialism is not spreadable to these guys. First off, they cannot get any growth of colonialism until they have Renaissance, as far as I know. Pretty sure they've gotta have this one before they can get this one. So long as I prevent them from getting Renaissance, they shouldn't be able to steal my colonialism. Nearby friendly, I'm gonna keep warring these bastards so that they hate me, so they can't steal stuff from me. Port/capital of a country with a new world colonial nation. They're not going to become colonial nations. Port neighboring province with colonialism. That's bad. It might end up spreading over here, but hey, at the very least, we don't have to worry about fighting for it, and the Europeans will suffer for a while. So that's good. 7% chance. I expect this to fall. We should just reload over and over again. Every single time something doesn't go our way, we'll just reload. Every single siege in the entire campaign. It was a miraculous occurrence. Every single siege I won at 7%. Can you believe it? I know I can't. Oh, man. Delhi have managed to throw off their oppressors and blah, blah, blah. We are now trading in coffee, institution spread. Cool. So we don't automatically get the institution, by the way. I don't think. I think we still have to embrace it. It spawned in Pontianak. Pontianak. Yeah, it does need to still spread normally. And that sucks. But soon we'll have it. We're not going to really be paying any kind of penalties for tech yet. We'll just wait if we have to. Pontianak. We're wasting so much money right now by not protecting trade. 21% chance. Yeah, fell. Sweet. All right, should we go smash his facey? His facey? Nah, I think we can probably get what we want. So we don't want to pay any dip because I don't want this land. I am declaring this war not for conquest. We can conquer this guy way later, and here's the reasons why I don't want his land. Number one, I want Sunni neighbors that I can attack to get my piety to negative, and if I conquer him, I won't have Sunni neighbors, so he needs to stay here. I'm going to keep on attacking him whenever I need to take huge bumps in tech. So he needs to continue to exist. I need to ensure that he survives. Second, if I colonize, or if I take this land, and any of these little bastard, like I can't interact with subjects. So for example, this subject, Lagor, if he has even +1 opinion with me, then I will end up giving him the Renaissance. And then bam, there goes Ming, and now Ming has the Renaissance. So I cannot take this land. But what I can take is all of his money, all of his trade power. I want you to give me war reps, money, and I want transfer trade power. And if I have room for it, I would actually love to end one of your rivalries. Yeah, I think we're going to go smash his face in. I want some prestige. Also, I don't want this land, so let's make Kutai pay for it. Also, we are just a couple months away from being able to steal some maps from those Mamluks. Let's get our ships repaired if we can. Let's, now, I don't really care about this blockade anymore, so let's go protect trade for the end of this month. I just didn't want his army to do something annoying earlier. And we need how many men? We need 10. Woo! Subscriber noise is scary.
Wow, so lucky on that spawn amused.
That was really lucky, wasn't it? You're right. Can't believe that happened. Alright, I expect every single roll in every single battle to be 9s. Otherwise we'll just reload, right? No, obviously not. We just won a battle. Looks like the other siege probably just fell. I guess. Looks like the vassals have succeeded. Yes, they've taken it and transferred it to me. Very good. Same thing with him. We don't want that land. So we're only deploying 10 units because why send more? They can't flank, so nice! Hashi Show! Rolled a 12 versus a 1. That's spectacular. And then he rolls a 9. This guy, he knows. He knows the price of failure. Alright, what do we got? Negative 177 reasons for peace. I only have 22 war score because of Gaio. It looks like he's going to make me siege down his capital. That bastard. Alright, in that case, we'll take the this guy, we'll take the siege leader, we will grab a couple of those guys, we'll pull them off, we'll go looting, and we're going to go down to no maintenance mode because we are... we'll have maintenance on for a month at like 30%, so we can maintain that. Well, actually, I need to be at like 60% for that. 3% attrition tick? Damn. No, Pasai. Looming disaster, currently at 25%. Oh, right, every single time, by the way. The Emirs demand more land, the Emirs are not happy. Well, no shit. If you missed it earlier, I did some heinous things to them, and it's not surprising whatsoever that they, Oh, you know what we could do? This might be kind of sneaky. What if I take the leader that we just got, who's actually got land attrition?
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, E4! Whoop whoop! I like that. Economy decreased in Makassar. Okay, fair enough. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab these 2 units, we're going to reorganize, and we're going to leave... We want the siege leader for the siege pit, but we want most of the units to suffer no attrition. So we're going to take them all and put them under this guy. And then we're going to take one of them off. And I want to see if this works. So yeah, 2.4% attrition on the majority of the army. Sneaky, sneaky. Unfortunately, I apparently have bad math, and the siege didn't complete at 3 days to go. Nice. And we've got enough points. We need to send one ship that way. Let's just send a transport, because I don't want to tie up any of my lights. I want to try to make up for some of that lost money. Also, I'm a little concerned that the Conquistador is being an idiot again. No, he's actually still going. Okay, cool. Like I said, I want you to go into there and there, and then keep on hunting. Excuse me, there's going to be a battle here, what? Supposed to have ace it on the 13th. Never mind, looks like they don't want my transports to come out. You bastard, I need to steal some maps. My explorer's on his way home. It's so tempting when I see those 2 chevron things there to consolidate. Alright, I want to speed this up. If he's not going to give me all the things that I want, we do need to go blockade him. Let's take one of our full strength barks out and steal the maps from the Mamluks. You shall explore Africa, Oceania, Africa, Oceania, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Let's see. Done a pretty good job revealing this whole area here. Are any of this... I want you to go to this Terra Incognita so that I can tell if I can colonize it, because I do want to colonize something down there, ideally as far away. Basically what I want to do is I want to hop over these islands so that I can colonize like St. Helena and Fernando Po. So I want to block Portugal and Castile from getting into Africa. Basically, I want to screw every colonizer in the entire game over as much as I possibly can. That's the entire plan. Almost out of loot here. We are able to loot 0.75, and it's only got a little bit left. But yeah, we can be at no maintenance mode. And as soon as that one ship makes it over there, will happen on the 27th. I don't know where his fleet went. There it is. Apparently he's just leaving it out in the middle of the ocean where it should suffer attrition, but it's an AI, so that's not going to happen. We'll stay here until the next siege tick, which is in 7 days. So let's just wait 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like we got a 2 status update. And now that we have a unit within that same region as the Mamluks, we can now steal his maps. You will give me maps. What do you know of? 2 provinces, 47. We have no units in a region adjacent to this one. 23, 16, 29. Khorasan, that's there, I think. Mashriq, 23. 32 in Persia. Persia would be nice to know about, but that's not really... Yeah, give me Persia. It's not really what I was expecting. Persia probably knows about... You know, I need to steal Egypt, too. Alright, let's see if we can get you to, I don't know, just try to come home. Hopefully you don't get caught out. I don't want to pay attention to that guy. Thank you for your subscription, Zero City, Twitch Prime. Okay, there's only a little bit of loot left. Okay, the ships were protecting trade on the monthly tick, and now they're going to stop and just sit here again. So we get the benefits of both worlds. There is 0.39 loot available. These guys should be able to consume it all. So let's grab these other guys over here. Just give it up, man. My transports are fully repaired. The transports definitely have enough sail speed to blockade this port, right? Yes, they could. If he's just in like hide my navy for the rest of eternity mode, then perhaps we can get away with not using these ships at all. You notice how Malacca keeps on getting trade power superiority, which sucks. Okay, we still have, we have, okay, colonialism. See, annoyingly, colonialism, it's not even spreading to my other lands. So, like, I can't even embrace it yet. Which would be great, because colonialism as an institution itself gives you, provincial trade power modifier, which would be awesome. Yeah, there's a game plan in place for every single institution. I've already planned it out, thought it out. I know exactly which method I'm going to use to get the institutions. Damn, disease outbreak, that sucks. Should just totally reload, start over. Okay, my leader stays. You two combine. Then we pull that guy out. There's no more loot here, so everyone goes up to there. I need this war to end. This guy's being a jerk. No, you don't need to colonize everything in the map to get World Conqueror. You just have to be the only tag. No other tags exist. That is the definition of World Conqueror. It looks like he's actually... Where are you going, buddy? Coast of Sumatra. Okay, so he's actually traveling away. That's good. I won Bach! 25 months! I won Bach. Can I tell you what those plans are? Of course! Sure, absolutely. Alright, so... Real quick rundown. The first institution, feudalism, you spawn with, you start the game with feudalism, so that's great. Renaissance is something you have to buy. I bought it in the province of Tondo, cost me about 2,000 monarch points. Only thing you can really do is hope that you get a ruler with a trait that reduces development cost, and make sure that the burghers have high influence, high loyalty to get you a 10% discount as well. And then from there, it costs about 2,000 monarch points to buy up the institution. So that's necessary if you want to be able to spawn colonialism. As far as I know, I think you do have to have the previous ones to be able to spawn the new ones. I guess I don't really know for sure, but yeah. Colonialism, you do what we just did, which is you have to move your capital out of Okinawa into a place that you just can't be on an island, and then you have to meet... Annoyingly, you can't actually see the spawn conditions unless it hasn't spawned yet. But, so yeah, I can't show you what the spawn conditions are, but you have to have explored the new world, and you have to have exploration ideas. Printing press. We can't spawn it. This one has to spawn in Germany. So there's nothing to do about that. The reason why I moved my capital specifically here is because this province has, ta-da, 14 development, which is a really, really, really good number for doing development. So we're gonna spawn printing press in this province, in our new capital, when it unlocks. After that, after printing press, we have global trade, which requires you to have the highest valued trade node in the world. What a coincidence that I'm going to have this hugely developed capital in a province, in a trade node that's going to end up being the most valuable trade node in the whole world. Weird. So that's going to spawn here. And then after that, manufactories, you can just trigger by having manufactories. And enlightenment, you just have to have a university. So there's a game plan in place. I'm going to make sure that we get or have spawn early all of the institutions as they come out, even though we're in Asia. Ugh. Okay, come on, Siege Pasai. Oh, he's going for my transports. What a sneaky little git. Here I was again, thinking, oh, I can totally just I can protect trade. It'll be great. Hopefully he sees my ships coming and he just runs. Or I'll just hide with that fleet and attack him with my main fleet, my actual lights. You stupid bastard. Appears that our heir is infertile. It's a good thing we are Muslims. We're gonna make babies anyway, you can't stop me. Getting awfully low there. We lose, let's see, we've got how many actual regiments? We got 1 plus 3 is 4 regiments, suffering 30% attrition, roughly, 3% roughly. This is 120 men, and I don't have 120 men there, so we gotta sub someone new in. Otherwise we will not be happy about it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Do we dare? Do we dare poke out and see if he's going to try to jump me again? Let's do it. Damn. Still didn't get it. Making 8 ducats a month though. Good lord. Trade income's coming up a ton. Just recently, if memory serves, my trade income was only like 2 to 3. So yeah, trade income's already coming up a lot. Which is good. Good stuff. Looks like Japan is well on their way to becoming Japan. Like real Japan. So we're gonna have to go kick his butt soon. If we expand it to the New World, which by the way, I gotta go look at the New World, probably stuck on a guy, right? No, we're not. Good. So we found some little one province miners, and because we have full exploration ideas, we can actually fabricate on these guys. So long as they are coastal, we will be able to fabricate, and then if they are within colonization range, I can core them. So I do need to get a colony in Hawaii, so that we have colonial ability up into Asia. Sorry, Asia. New World. So we're probably going to get a colony in Australia soon. I might need to colonize Wake. I can't remember if I can actually hop all the way to Hawaii from Australia. I don't remember, but I care more about Australia anyway. So my goal is hopefully to find 5 adjacent one province miners on the coast of western northwest North America. And if I can do that, then I can just attack them all, take all of their money, and then core the stuff, and then spawn a colonial nation just like that. That would be superb. Be great. 28% chance we can end this nonsense. Come on. Damn disease outbreak, god damn it! Alright, we're gonna reorganize the larger unit onto the smaller unit. That way we keep the general that the game doesn't actually want me to keep, I think. Ah!
$5 to make you stop humming tongue.
That was so much louder than I expected it to be. What? I'm allowed to hum, though, aren't I? Why can't I hum? Why don't you want me to hum? It's just a thing I do. Alright, I'm gonna leave the damn siege leader here with no units at all, so that he just doesn't suffer any attrition. And then we're gonna put the entire army under the control of this dude. And he's gonna make us suffer less attrition, because he's awesome. You don't actually lose any men to attrition if the stack has 0 troops in it. Attrition is calculated before reinforcement, so a 0 stack can't suffer attrition. But we just gotta remember to not consolidate him out. Now the real question is, does the 0 stack still apply to Siege Leader? Yes, it does. Cool. No more disease outbreaks, game. I really need to get this extra colony going. You know what? We're making enough money. I think I'm gonna get another colony going, even though I only have 2 colonists, because this is part of the reason why the colonies are so damn slow, is that I don't have colonial enthusiasm right now. Alright, what does the coast look like? Colonial range. Okay, we can reach Diego Garcia right now, but we cannot reach Mauritius. Probably going to need to use that as a jumping point, and possibly Wake or Australia as a jumping point. Okay, or we could try to pick up a colonial range advisor. Those are rare but useful. They can be situationally. I think there's also a random event that might do it too. All right, let us explore. Where? I want to explore the Arabian coast. A 0 stack with general works. Yeah, I don't know why, but apparently it does. Hey, look at that. Bruni came back, and he's going to blockade for me. Nice job, Bruni. Also, let's see if we can convince our vassals to get their butt over here and help out. I'm going to grab like a 1 stack with friendlies can attach, and see if they feel like coming on over here and being nice. And I'm also going to say that this is Bruni's job. Get your butt over here, Bruni. Bruni. Who's 80% of the way towards integration and about to cease to exist. Get your butt over here. Now, there is a fun little exploit I think you can do, if, I consider it to be exploitative. Notice how Bruni's got a treasury of 71 ducats? If you sell your ships to a vassal that you're about to integrate, you get them back. You can drain the treasury of your vassal by selling them ships, if they'll buy them. So yeah, we're gonna drain their treasury. It's almost like inheriting this big huge pile of money that they have, which apparently, if you don't do what I just suggested, everyone just throws into the water. They just throw it into a big huge pit in the ground for some reason. These reasons. Please finish this. Yay! Alright, we're done. Woo! Okay, super peace. Yes, you were going to give me 14 prestige, because I do care about prestige a little bit. We're using End Rivalry, because it's currently OP as hell, and gives 10 prestige for just 30 war score. We're going to take war reps, and we're going to take transfer trade power, because I really want the trade power. Let's see, right now, that's, well, I don't know. We'll just see. We're going to be doing well. We're going to piece you out for these things. I don't want to fight his ships. He can, I should have, damn it. I should have fought his ships. I should have murdered them all. Oh well. So we're at no maintenance. Let's march our army back down to, say, we're about to get black flagged actually, so that's ideal because we can black flagged march over to like Johor, and as soon as we get our diplomat back, we can peace out Siak. So I did not get to take his treasury, but more importantly, I get his trade power. So in this node now, we should see, probably won't update until next month, would be my guess. Pasai should be giving us half of their trade power. So it's like we have half of that coastal center of trade without actually having to take it. Is that not how you say Bruni? Well, then they should have spelled it that way. Siak, you will give me... Now here's something I was considering, like, I don't know. I almost consider releasing him as a vassal. Because he does have a bunch of cores. There's like 3 cores that I could feed him. But that goes directly against what I said earlier, where I want to be able to attack Muslims. If I can attack other Muslims that are nearby, that are small and weak, and I can do it every couple years, I can keep my piety at negative 100. And I'm pretty sure that that's way more important than returning a few cores, right? All right, so I think we're gonna go with my long-term plan, which is don't take the province. We're gonna say all your money, war reps, transfer trade power, and annul your alliance. Or if I wanted more prestige, I actually do want some money out of this peace deal, so I'm gonna take his ducats. Or I can not take his ducats, not take this, and I could get more prestige. Let's see, 14 prestige or 5 prestige and 74 ducats is 9 prestige. Would I press a button where I could turn 9 prestige into 74 ducats? Hell yeah, I would press that button all the freaking time. I would go down to like negative, every time I could, I would press it and I would go to negative prestige. So yes, I'm going to take the money. Probably should have used that same logic on the previous thing as well. I could get a little bit more if I want a longer truce. I could get 7 more prestige by doing this. I don't care about the truce length. Although the sooner I can attack him again, the better. He's probably going to get murdered by this guy. I'm going to have to force him to release him now. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Sounds good. So I just get 7 prestige, 74 ducats, and other stuff. I cancel military access through you first. Not while we have units inside their borders. Salish has declared war on the Blackfoot. Some of these guys are black flagged, some of them are not. Yeah, I want to get out of this war before the end tick, though. But I don't want to waste 1 diplo point for being over the relationship limit while I have temporary military access to this guy, because I'm at 4 out of 4 right now. So, I guess we wait 1 more month. What's more valuable? 1 month of being at peace, letting your war exhaustion come down, and letting autonomy come down, or 1 diplo point? Come on, Arumba, that's silly. Take the peace deal. Wait, damn it. It's the 28th already. Damn it. I don't know what just happened. We may have gotten the benefit, we may not have. I don't know. But obviously in a month we're going to cancel the military access. Okay, you're going to go through there. We'll be there on the 22nd, which is actually kind of bad because we'll suffer attrition-ish. I need to get out of this guy's land. Can I get down to like here in time? April the 1st. What if I put a guy with some maneuver in charge? How about Tetsuo? We get there before the end of the month? No. Damn it. It's like we're just going to suffer some attrition while we're in these damn boats for no reason. Whatever. I hate suffering attrition when I'm kind of low on manpower. Oh, great. Damn game. See, this is exactly why I was trying to be so conservative with my manpower. This is the exact thing that triggers the Peasants' War. If you have less than 25% manpower and you are at peace and you have less than 0 stability. And right now I'm at 5,937 out of 19,804. That's 29.9%. So we'll take it. I'm gonna save scum like the really important shit, but I'm not gonna save scum something like that. That's fine. We'll take the random stab hits. It's not a big deal. It's annoying as hell because they're stupid, but... Alright, let's see, in this trade node, are we getting our transfer trade power? You better be giving me trade power. Receives trade power from Pasai plus 30.7. Sizable portion. Sizable sum. 24% of trade power in the node. Cool. Alright, so this would be a good point where, even though we just took that damn stab hit, I'm going to take a extra copy of the save. I'm just going to say, I usually save the game after each, like, major war. Again, just so that I have, like, a fallback point if something major goes wrong that I didn't expect. 1504, Okay, so what's next on my game plan right now? Well, number one, we gotta go check out our guy, make sure he's not stuck on a province. Because what he does, he'll march, if he marches onto a province that has a unit, like a nation on it, he'll just sit there. He just stops exploring. So you gotta constantly come over here to make sure he's not actually just getting stuck on things. Just really irritating. So we do have the disaster ticking up, but it's not the Peasants' War. We cannot reinforce. Gotta make sure that we don't fall below 25% manpower. I don't want to spend any points to bring my stability back up because I'm doing a diplomatic, an idea group right now. We are doing 3 colonies, and we're actually able to support that, which is awesome. In a little bit, I'll be able to steal some maps from Kilwa. I've been trying to threaten this guy. Hey, we can threaten people. Yay, it'll be fun. He's not intimidated by me, though. For some reason, most people are threatened by me. But like this guy, threaten war, recently gave in to threat. -102. See, I've already done it to him recently. Sadly. Let's check colonial range. I can colonize here, which would give me the ability to fabricate on anything in these 2 sea tiles. Are any of you weak enough that you might cave into a threatened war? Pegu. Probably not, if I had to guess. Colonial range. Yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck a little bit. I can't really threaten people into doing stuff right now. Manchu would not cave in, I can guarantee that. How's Japan's tech? 677 versus my 788. So we got better tech, more ideas. Looking solid there. Looks like it's just going to be a period of peace where we just kind of hang out a little bit and... I mean, I've got... Look at this. This is 14 regiments. That's right. I've got quite a few in the New World right now. That's why. I sent a sizable army over. Probably didn't need to do that for the initial phase of just kind of exploring things. I want you to explore... Oceania. Alright, can I interact with these states in any kind of way? Lighten the Dibby tax burden. I want them to be loyal for the next tech, but then I think I'm ready to start pissing them off a little bit. Merchant guilds are progressing at 2% per month now. That's not good. I think what happened is that they gained some influence, because I think my trade income is actually decent enough now. Yeah, I used to have a modifier in here, minus 5% low trade income, which doesn't exist anymore. So, yay, that's good. We have more trade. We're going to need to stockpile money to embrace the institution. That cost will be higher the longer I wait. It's going to be hundreds and hundreds of gold at this point, so we do want to stockpile some funds. This is bad. This is bad, 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 bad. Don't want to be above 5% inflation. Can I get a guy? Wait. Let's just wait. What went wrong with the Emirs? Nothing. I just screwed them out of being allowed to play with us this game. And they're going to sit at no influence for the entire campaign, while also providing me with plus 10% morale of armies and no penalties. We just lost our explorer. Sad. Very sad. I'm not too thrilled about exploration right this second anyway, so, I mean, like, we don't need to be exploring this stuff. It's just, you know, my colonial range doesn't actually let me colonize anything that I haven't already explored. Like, I can't get there, so there's no point in having a guy right this second. If anything, it would probably be better to have those transport, or those light ships explore. Protecting trade, words. Good lord. Bum-ba-da-bum. Tolerance of heretics. Pretty useless when you are a Sunni over in Asia. Gotta get a ship over near Kilwa's regions. Need to get a unit into this sea tile, Western Indian Ocean, so that I can steal his maps. Probably use the transports for that. My safe point is still here. But the light ships are faster. Let's see, we still have a number of months. 50 minus 44.36 divided by 1.34. That's 4.2 months. Call it 5. 5 months. Bum-bum-bum-bum. We're getting our institution tech penalty. Part of the reason why I'm stealing maps as much as I am is that I would really like to be able to see just how badly my having spawned the institution over here screws over the Europeans. Very interesting to me. The next big notable thing that's going to happen is that we're going to finish the integration of Bruni, and when that happens, my income's going to go really, really high compared to what it is right now. Because Bruni, he currently earns 8 ducats a month. That's his gross is 8 ducats, and I am going to get most of that. We're going to end up giving most of his lands to estates that provide us with full income. We're going to get a very important center of trade in this region. We'll give to the burghers. He's Sunni, so I can't give any of this land to the Dhimmi, which kind of sucks. But I've got land that is currently controlled by the burghers and the clergy that really shouldn't be anymore, so this is going to be perfect, having this integration complete. Also, since we went full humanist, or we're about to have full humanist, we already have local traditions. I'm going to be able to, between reform the Ryukyu religion and local traditions, I'm going to be able to probably lower autonomy in every province without any real risk. Also, I think I should probably start the process of integrating Kutai. If anything, it wouldn't have been a horrible idea to try to sync them up, but all of his provinces are in this trade region, and I don't want him to have any. Maybe someone is holding a camera? What? What's happening? I don't understand why you're talking about cameras. Hey William, how's it going? I'm really bothered by this 5.01% inflation. I'm actually tempted to reduce inflation. Excuse me? Why are my ships suffering attrition? Maybe you should, like, go repair. Oh, I keep trying to press the A key to detach damaged, and it's not working, and I'm getting really confused. You want to know why I can't detach damaged? Because they're all damaged! Every single one of them. Maybe you should, like, I don't know, get repaired. It's an option. Yeah, we'll suffer a month or two just so that we can get these ships back up to par. Okay, 56% on the plutocratic coup. Let's see. I want to go... December of next year is when the integration completes. I've got to do something about this disaster now so that I want to give land to the burghers in the future. I guess I could sacrifice some trade income to take this away from them now. I think that's probably going to be the right way to go. This is a province that they shouldn't have anymore. It's down to 10% autonomy. It really... I mean, long term, it's actually a really good province for the burghers, but if they're going to... Damn it. I think I did that interaction too quick. I should have looked around. This is a province I don't want them to have, for sure, because there's no estuary here. The only reason I gave it to them is because they removed the autonomy modifier for local production, and we've got this Spice Islands modifier. But eventually, the burghers should not have this land. And I cannot... In a couple of years, I can lower autonomy, so that'll be a province... I'll end up giving them Makassar back at some point. That's what it comes down to. So the burghers right now, they have, I think, just one province. Yeah, just Tidore, so... Alright. Ulima expect to control more land. Well, boy, do I have a surprise for you. I'm gonna give you some more land in the very near future. $26. I still kind of prefer for the Jimmy to be loyal, because I think we might take one more tech. Maybe get one more round of tech out of the Dimmy at 10% discount. I'm also kind of looking forward to my character dying, because this will be the next character I'm going to go negative piety with. And that will be pretty nice. I've never really messed with the repair thresholds. Oh yeah, thank you for mentioning that. We can seal maps already. We'll grab one of these ships. We're going to send it to that sea tile. Okay, 70% for the Luan Separatists. And turn 8. Can't get there before the end of the month, so we're going to march around instead. I don't want to suffer any attrition. You suffer attrition while at sea. Even in, you know, non-horrible areas. I actually have enough that I can decay for a month, so I'm going to cancel this. I don't want to risk getting caught and then having it set me back down. And I think I'm only going to spy and kill at the one time. It's like the Mutapans want independence. Yes, they are. Ooh, and the Lundians. Kilwa has a very hard time, I find, in most campaigns, actually holding on to the land that they conquer. Alright, as soon as you get one sea tile over, which will be on the 4th, which is now, we should be allowed to spy on Kilwa. I want your maps. Bum-ba-dum-bum. East Africa, Egypt, Horn of Africa, South Africa, or the Horn of Africa. I don't want Horn of Africa. I want South Africa. It's only 7, but it's going to give me something down here. Nope, it's going to give them to me up here. Damn. What is this area called? Whatever, doesn't matter. We get to know a little bit more about what's going on here. There's a little guy named Butua. Mutapa would be a great vassal, but again, same thing. I think, isn't one of these guys down here Sunni? Kilwa's Sunni, so I want Sunni, any little one province minor Sunnis, as many of them as I can get. I want them to just sit around. Let's take this idea now. Alright, I think we're done spying on that guy. Unless I end up with too many diplomats sitting around doing nothing. check on the Conquistador. Good. Still not lost. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get lucky in one of the 7 cities events of fire. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, but it could happen. It's theoretically possible. Pasai, not Pasai.
Doesn't annexing use a diplomat?
Sometimes. Not always. In certain circumstances, it doesn't. Thank you for mentioning the fleet, by the way. Appreciate that. All right. Okay. So yes, I am using an exploit. I don't know. Okay, I have logical inconsistencies in my arguments. Like, okay, 3 months ago I stopped doing the Ryukyu, whatever the word is, Ryukyu, the 3 mountains. I stopped doing the 3 mountains because there was a bug where you could duplicate your army. You could actually give yourself like double infantry and double cannons in every single battle, and that was like crazy, too easy. And so I decided not to do it. But there's another one. It kind of lets you do some other stuff that I know of that still is in the game, and I am using it. Pretty not crazy profusely, but I am. I'm using the diplomat bug. If you guys don't know what it is, I guess I could demonstrate. Let's just demonstrate. Okay, so let's just say, for example, that I want Ming and Japan and Korea to all F off and not spy on me and stuff. Let's do this first. We're gonna go ahead and say, who's going to have the best maps? Let's solve that question first. So if I got a unit up into, I mean, I could spy on Egypt again. Mamluks are probably a good target. Damn it, I'm already spying on the Mamluks. Okay, how about Persia? Persia is, it's okay. Much slower. Yeah, we'll spy on Persia. Okay, so I have 1 diplomat free, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, Japan, I want you to not spy on me. I'm going to do this. That's it. I'm just click that, and that's it. Next, without closing this window, I'm going to right-click onto Korea. I don't want you to spy on me either, Korea. Next, Manchu, I don't want you to spy on me either. Hey, Ming, don't spy on me. Okay? So I've just queued up 4 of them. Now I'm going to go to, like, say, Kutai. I'm going to find some silly interaction that I can do, just temporarily. Like, say, I'm going to annex him, right? I'm going to annex Kutai. I'm going to send this using the shortcut key C. And now I'm going to press C, even though nothing's on the screen that can use the C key. I'm just going to press C a few more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. That's it. That's the whole bug. Now if we go look at Japan, weird. I'm counter-espionaging all 4 of them, yet... What? Yeah. That's the bug. So, yeah. It works on anything passive, except you can't use it for, you can't use it for building spy networks. And you cannot use it for other things. I think it can be used to exploit as a workaround around the, can only be able to declare 1 war at a time. If you queue up a whole bunch of wars. I'm not 100% sure on that. But the things that I find it to be the most useful for are things like counter-espionage, because then you don't get spammed to high hell with random shit from every vassal or every country in the whole world. As soon as they get the tech to, like, sabotage your manpower and sabotage your trade income, like, they just all go nuts and just spend all of their time doing that. But definitely the easiest one, and this is really the main thing that I've been using it for, is I passively improve relations with my vassals, because I just find it to be freaking tedious to remember to maintain relations with them once every year with the annual tick, and I don't want to tie up a diplomat for the entire year to avoid the annual tick. There's no method, there's no way in the game that you can say, like, I want you to passively improve relations with all of these guys at once over the course, you know, of the entire year. Just maintain relations, you know? No, you can't tell them to do that. It is really kind of cheaty, I think, though, to use it for integration. But I did anyway. Because I'm, like I said, I'm logically inconsistent. I don't know why. But in my head, it's fine. Tying up a diplomat for 50 years? No problem. A phantom diplomat that's been integrating Brunei. Yes. It's a great way to do it. Anyway, let's get these guys to go away. The Luan Separatists in Palapo. They have 3.3 unrest, which requires 12 plus 2 is 14. I need 14 regiments to put this rebellion down. Which I do have. I just need to reinforce a little bit. But we can't go below 25% manpower because we're on negative stability. So 19,998 divided by 4. I can go down to 5,000 almost exactly. So I can reinforce 2,000 manpower. Alright, let's do that. We'll reinforce for a moment. It's not going to quite be enough, though, to actually get this unrest down to 0. 2.96. Anything else ticking away? And I could just bump my stability up. What do you guys think? Should we just bump the stab? Or should we reload before we got that random stab hit? No, should we just... I mean, it'll slow down my ability to get the next ideas out, because it's administrative, but... we could switch over to the stability cost guy instead. Can you warn a nation and guarantee them? Warning doesn't take up a relationship slot. Guaranteeing does. So, it's really irritating. You can't guarantee a whole bunch of people. Stab, stab. I mean, I think that it makes sense to probably just try to get stability back up to 0, and then I just don't even have to worry about these rebels. I can stay on 0 maintenance, make some money, use that money to embrace the institution someday, whenever the institution actually manages to spread to my own lands. It is starting to spread over here. Colonialism's at 8.63%, even though it's a colony. You can't see information about it while it's like this, but you can see in the tooltip that it is still spreading there. Also, if our vassal here, if he gets colonialism in Brunei, then I will be able to embrace it. But I'll have to pay extra, because I'll have to pay to embrace it in these provinces. So it'd be kind of convenient, actually, if it synced up in December. Is there any chance that he could, like... oh, I don't know, go ahead and embrace the institution for me, so that he spreads it faster? Nah, it's just not worried about it. It's too much work. Let's go check on the New World. That's something to do. I think we've discovered most of the western coast of North America. Didn't find too many migratory little dudes on the coast. Which colonial region are they in? They're spread out, hovering around 2 of them. That's kind of annoying. I should have just sent 1 troop over here. I don't actually plan on declaring war on any of these guys, and these guys would have been useful somewhere else. So, with that in mind, I think that I'm going to wait until he gets 1 more province over. Sometime today, thank you. We're going to detach all but 1. Send these guys back all the way, way up to here. Excuse me, why can you not march up here? Oh god, I can't march through their lands? Great. Okay, in that case we're going to force him to explore as best we can. Ah. You little bastards blocking my route. That's annoying. Alright, fine, never mind. Go ahead and just keep exploring with what you have. That's annoying. Little bastards. What are we doing on supply and force limit and stuff? I've got 40 light ships with a force limit of 39, so I'm a little bit over, costing me a little bit of money. We're up to our force limit already in land units. I think as soon as we get enough to bump stability, I will do it. It's actually remarkably inexpensive thanks to the religious unity that we have from humanist ideas, taking me from 75% all the way up to 101. And humanist is just going to get even better as we continue to finish it out. It'd be great if I could get these guys to be loyal right now. Doesn't look like you're making progress on the world conquest? Oh, okay. If you think that world conquest is all about just attacking everyone and anything and everyone around you at all times, then you've probably never done a world conquest in your life. You've certainly not done it with the Ryukyu. It's not about attacking people. It's not about non-stop expansion. No, it's about getting the right ideas, getting the right blockers in place to prevent the wrong things from happening in the campaign. And most of the conquest happens in the year 1700 plus, when you actually have the ability and the ideas to get it done. So, all right, so we're done with Bruni. Thank you. Bruni is ours. It's a lot of extra troops that we have here, and we're way over our limit on ships. Okay, let's see. We've got new ships from him. Ah, shoot. See, I could have stolen his treasury by selling him some ships, but I got distracted and I forgot. These ships are going to protect trade in Malacca. These two ships are going to apparently go join our other transports. This ship, protecting trade in Malacca, Malacca. Those guys are my transports, and these guys are all... Okay, so all ships are in Malacca. That's good. Bruni should continue to spread the institution, I'm hoping, via adjacency to this tile. So let's check the institution spread thing. It's already there. Nice. Cool. Okay, so we might actually be able to do it if we had enough money right now. Yes, we have enough. We just need 523 ducats. It's kind of tempting to go attack the New World so that we can get some money to finance our expansion. Siak is currently being dominated. Yeah, I'm gonna have to step in and kill these two guys soon. And we have to declare on Malacca, I think. Take all of his trade power and stuff. Jerk. Alright, let's take a look at autonomy. Let's take a look at his states and stuff. First off, how many state slots do I have? Okay, I'm actually going to take a save here, because this is a big deal. We just finished the integration of Bruni. I think it's a big deal. 150511. Finish, integrate Bruni. Alright, can I integrate you? 2 per month. Well, considering it doesn't actually take any diplomats, kind of tempting to do it. I think we do. Annex vassal, and let's go send an insult to this guy. Send insult, press C again, and we have a phantom diplomat integrating at just a slow rate of 2 per month. But it'll get done eventually. So cheesy. Alright, we can convert provinces to our religion. That's good. That's good that that's popping up. So apparently Jesselton and Barito never actually got converted. Oh, that's a colony. Why does that even show up in the list then yet? So he never actually was able to convert this back. Right, I was checking state slots. We've got 7 out of 15. Plenty of room for these to become states. Oh, and it's one ginormous state. Fantastic. Okay, integration set autonomy to 60% as expected. Looks like we picked up another fort. We'll keep maintaining that to try to keep our army tradition up a little bit. We should have absolutely none unrest, so we could just lower autonomy everywhere. But do we? If I wasn't at negative stability, which I don't need to be right now, I can actually, yeah, let's get rid of the negative stability.
The troops in America.
That's a great idea. Thank you for that suggestion. That is definitely what we're going to do. We want to keep his cav. Primary reason why I didn't have any cav in the beginning was because I needed lots and lots of men to bully these two into into not being disloyal. So I had to get rid of the expensive units in favor of lots of dumb units. But the cav are still useful. So he's provided me with 2 inherited cavalry. I think you're right. I think we just get rid of like 7 of these guys over here. There's no reason to have any province I walk into on 0.5 morale with the coexistence policy. They will never, ever, ever get attacked by anything, ever. They can just wander around, one little army, just exploring the entire continent. So that's good. Yes, I think we do get rid of that. That's so perfect. But first, let's lower autonomy. Now that we have the negative stability is gone, I'm willing, I think, to have 1 unrest in all these provinces. I think I am. I think we lower autonomy in every province that we just inherited. Any overextension. I'm not going to end up with too much overextension. It's not that time of the game yet. Yeah, no. And we have humanist ideas. So that's exactly like... That's what humanist lets you do, is just lower autonomy. Like, straight up, always. It's really, really good. Okay, so we lowered autonomy in every province. We are still going to give them to estates, because why wouldn't we? The Ulima. Okay, provinces. We got 893, 812-4, 333, 332. Only one of these provinces is allowed to go to the Dhimmi, so we're going to give it to the Dhimmi. The Dhimmi have pretty good loyalty, but we want the Dhimmi to be in charge of everything that they can, because the Dhimmi are freaking amazing. The Dhimmi reduce tech cost, and they remove the autonomy penalty for taxation. They do these things. Minimum autonomy is 25, but it removes local autonomy for taxes, and even if... I mean, regardless of the autonomy, they also give you a local tax modifier of plus 33%, which is basically the same thing as having a gosh darn temple. I mean, they're that good. It's like, would you like to have a temple and a temple? Yes, I would. That would be great. I want both, please. So every province that can go to the Dhimmi, we want to give to the Dhimmi, for the most part. Without giving them so much land that they become overpowered, of course, which is part of the reason why I'm not getting rid of the Emir bug that I have, because I don't want to give any land to the Emir. I'd rather just give it all to the Dhimmi. We get more income out of everything. Next, we got to assess trade node things. So I'm not going to move my capital again. That can't go to them. But Bruni proper, I think we should just give this to the Merchant Republic, Merchant Guilds, assuming that this doesn't take them too high, and it won't. Perfect. So they may have this. The Ulima, I think, get the other two. $593. What's your trade good? Spices. I'm actually kind of willing, depending on the numbers here. No, I'm not glad you go up to 85.3. I would rather you have that, though, than, like, over here. I could lower autonomy here. In 3 more years. Maybe in 3 more years we'll do that, then. Yeah, I think we give Ulima. Takes them to 79.9%. That's a lot. Give the Ulima just a little bit then. You can have that. The Ulima are currently loyal. Are there any provinces that the Ulima control that they really don't need to? Yes, I gave them my old capital. I'm going to revoke this. Now I'm going to give you a different one. You may have this. Any other provinces that you own that you don't need to own? That one has bad autonomy, so you can keep that one. The Dhimmi. I do apologize, this always takes a long time. Every time you integrate a nation, it vastly changes the way that your estates should be established. This should be in charge of the merchant guilds eventually, because it's got the estuary, but not yet. Beyond that, can I revoke? Yeah, I think I'm going to revoke. Will this make them less than 60%? Sadly, it will. How about this one? I take this away. No. If I want the Dhimmi to continue to provide me with the tech discount, I need to let them have this land. In fact, they've actually lost some influence, which is really unfortunate. I need to get them a little bit more land somehow. I don't want to do this button, though. Ooh, we can demand Diplo points. Don't really need them right now. I'm not doing a diplomatic idea group. Okay. Unfortunate, the only land that I want to revoke. I can give the Dhimmi a bunch of new lands after we integrate Kutai. So that's what needs to happen next. Alright, I think we're good. Next thing we do then is we get rid of those units over now. We need to get rid of... Give that a second to update. 4 units. Let's get rid of 4 of these infantry. Then again, I mean, I'm probably just going to end up transferring these guys over here again, because I do think we need to go to war with the New World soon. The Amazons gain 50 admin or 50 dip? That's an easy choice. Feels bad, man. Getting rid of those units. Okay, we're slightly over the force limit here, but we are actually less over the force limit than we used to be. We have 49 light ships with a force limit of 56. So I want to train 7 more light ships. No, I don't. I want to take the institution. I need to save money for the institution. The disloyal burghers are causing some issues. Hey, we're a great power! Woo! That calls for a save. Okay, so we're great power now. That's awesome. We're 8th ranked great power, behind Poland's. Being the 8th ranked great power gives us the added benefits of more prestige decay reduction. Institutions will be cheaper to embrace. Nice, that's going to save me a bunch of money when we embrace the next institution. And we get 10 flat power projection. Really irritatingly, I still have apparently no valid rivals, except for Japan. Fighting a war with Japan right now, I could do it. I could fabricate a claim right here, and we could go to war with Japan, but he's, a lot of his nations are actually, look at this, his vassals on military tech 9. They're ahead of me, for crying out loud. And this is what's so crazy about the game and the current version that it's in right now, is that they don't have the Renaissance, they don't have colonialism, they're just buying the tech anyway, and they're on tech 9. That's crazy. They have the same tech as many Western nations right now. They just pay for it. Because why not? Alright, so the Lewins in Palapo. I think we go up to about 60% maintenance or so. Yeah, let's put down this one in Palapo. And then the other one, I'm going to have to send a unit over to Ternate and Kuching. Okay, so we'll need 3 units there, 20 stack in Bruni. But it'll also go away when the merchant guilds stop being disloyal, which they're on their way back up. Since Siak is about to die, we could lend him some units. He can't really be upset with me if I don't give them to him for real, right? Do I want to go to war with anybody right now? Okay, recently gave into threat is going away. I'm going to take some land from that guy again. I would like to attack Maja because this is a guy that if no one else colonizes this, I can take this land. It's in the an upstream node from the one that I want to collect from, and it's isolated for institutional purposes. So I do want to attack this guy, and I think the way I'm going to do that is via... I have a claim on this province here. We're going to attack him and release Sunda. Sunda has claims on most of this western area, and then I'll fabricate a cross on his capital and on these two. So I think it's time to get ready for this war. This is probably the next big thing we do. He's on military tech 7. I'm about to be on tech 9. We just inherited some cavalry. I mean, we're gonna be looking pretty good, I think. Since I'm not actually trying to reinforce right now, we're going to take any damage stacks and park them in non-colonized provinces. That way they don't actually reinforce very quickly at all. And I don't waste manpower that I don't need to reinforce with. Damn, plutocratic crew is building up again. Got 2 things dropping off in 1509. February and May. That's 36, 37 months away. Do I have room for 37%? I actually do, so yeah. This will drop off automatically in 37 months. Cool. Okay, if we want to try to lend some units to Siak, we've got to get them over here. Do I actually want to do it? I don't think I do. I think we just let Siak die. I'll release him again soon. Go check on our explorer man. Doing a good job, cool. Just out of curiosity, how much money do these little derps over here have? I can fabricate on them, but I can't take their land yet. So I could declare an initial set of wars just to take their money. Salish, Blackfoot, and Chinook. Let's go see who's got how much. Salish has 76 ducats. Blackfoot has 77, and Chinook has 100. It's like 300 ducats I could steal from these guys. What's ideal is when they're allied to each other and you can like just declare war on one and you get all of them. So then you only have to fabricate with one guy. We almost have enough to do this. I think we send a guy over to do that. Let's just use a transport. Keep all of our ships protecting trade. Okay, the Lewin Separatists are down to 40%. Prestige or money? Well, if I had a button that I could sacrifice prestige to gain money, I would take the money. I'll take the money. I really don't think this is worth it. I'm never going to get my capital sieged. If I'm getting my capital siege, then I've screwed up majorly somewhere. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you guys about being just barely above this 5% threshold? Everything I've read says that the danger point... You know what? Here. Let's go look it up. Let's go figure it out. We're going to go just take a quick break from the game for a second, and we're going to go look it up ourselves, and I'll show you guys how/why this can be a concern. Alright, so we're going to tab out... Whoa, did it unpause? Okay, did not. Let's leave this thing open. All right, so we're gonna go to our. Well, that's not working. There we go. We're gonna go to our EU4 directory in Steam. So Steam, E4, events, and just open any file. Doesn't matter. We're going to bring this guy over here. We're going to go Control-Shift-F for find in files. And we're going to say, probably going to be findable using the term inflation. Inflation. And we want to search in the directory of events. Yes, so find any hit for inflation. Desires, disaster, liberalism. Battles on foreign ground. Country event. Event name. Is at war? You have an ally, 5 loans, 5 inflation, or 5 war exhaustion, so something bad can happen. That doesn't sound like the one I'm thinking of.
Stream hype Shen excite.
I think this might be it. Force the stream Pizza! Force the burghers to lose influence or face revolt in burgher-controlled provinces. So if you have Cossacks, and a province has the burghers' estate, or rather you have that estate, and any province is owned by them, and you have inflation of 5, then you can get this event. So this is an option where, like, just because I'm barely above 5 inflation, this nasty event can fire. And I think that there's one that's even worse. It's not these flavor things. It's like a... It is a... It's like it leads to bankruptcy. Dramatic currency revaluation. That's, I think, the really bad one. So if you have 5 inflation or more, and your stability is at least 0. I believe if I'm reading this one correctly, this means that if your inflation's negative, it can't fire. But if you're at 0 inflation, zero stability with 5 or more inflation, then you can get dramatic currency revaluation. You're apparently more likely to have it if you are lucky. Weird. The effect is you have 2 options. You can either get another event that adds another 3 inflation, or you can take an event where you lose stability. And that's it. Either add one negative, lose some stability, or pick up 3 more inflation. That specific event fires when you have 5 inflation. So, how concerned are you that we're currently at exactly 5.01 inflation? I'm kind of concerned. I think the answer is we should probably just slow down the idea group in favor of not having those shit events happen. Or if there's a inflation reduction guy, there's not. Damn. Can we hire an inflation reduction guy? Because if we could, I would really prefer to not do that. I don't want to waste points just on that. It is a... I think it's a merchant guild guy, isn't it? The minister. Yeah, I can't do this till 31, wow. Oh, that's right, I had just hired him from the estate, and then he got murdered from that event. So yeah, we just gotta buy it down. Just once. Okay. I don't like the idea of it. It's pretty damn likely. There's a... If you read through the text
Almost
further...
halfway through your tutorial series with Filthy, and I'm loving it.
Awesome. Halfway. You've got hours and hours to go. I don't remember what I was going to say. But, yeah. Just the peace of mind of not having to worry about that event, I think, is well worth it. Really looking forward to getting this damn province to be at 400 population. I swear my colonies have not been growing well. At all. Plutocratic coup. Yeah, we know. National epic. Don't really care about prestige. Prestige is way too easy to get these days. I'm not going to take it. If I really needed prestige, I could declare a single war and go get 32 prestige just via making someone get rid of all their rivals. Like, prestige is... It's just too easy. I won Top Gun! I won Top Gun! And Flasper7540, 2 months in a row. You're the one who said you were almost halfway through the series. Good job. Your units have suffered casualties. We have a fleet that is suffering attrition because it's hanging out over here because we're going to spy on Mr. Mamluk Man. Alright, let's take a look at the regions and see if we can figure out specifically which one we want to steal maps from. I mean, Egypt would be ideal, right? Because I could see more. Yeah, just give me Egypt, okay? Give me the maps in Egypt. 23 maps. There might be others where I can get more stuff, but just give me Egypt, so I want to know what's going on in there. We can now see Fazan and the coastline up here, which this is useful information because I can actually see things like colonialism spread and see when they're starting to get it, you know? I do think we're done spying on the Mamluks, though. I can also see when the Ottomans are busy, and when I can see the Ottomans, I can probably check out things like, even though I can't, like, see their capital, and I can't know certain things about them, if I can catch them fighting a battle or something, I can actually watch the battle, and I can see their stats and check out their tech and stuff. I can peek at them, basically. Okay, so we're spying on Persia. Persia was going to give me maps on which region? Probably Khorasan or Mashriq. One of the two. And I've got another diplomat that's on his way home with nothing to do, so... Growing colony has expired in my capital. That's sad. It was a really good modifier, negative 15% cost for development, but I didn't want to develop it any further because I want this to be at exactly 14 for when I start doing the printing press. Kilwa will pay money to Mombasa. Fair enough. So what would I need? I really just want, should I declare this? Should I do 2 separate wars? One where I release the vassal, and then one... No. I think I should declare a claim war, and then a reconquest war. I should get 2 more claims, and then go beat... I mean, if I'm gonna fight him, I should go kick his butt. Like, really bad. Especially if he has mothballed forts, it'd be so easy. Oh god, there's so many. All of them are mothballed. I could put an army right here, and an army over here, and probably make it in time. Oh, he's so juicy. Such a juicy leader. By the way, I should probably consider with one of my unit slots picking up a cannon. In fact, I think I'm gonna just make decision executif. We're gonna get rid of 3 more infantry from over here rather than ferry them home, and we're gonna use those infantry slots for cannons, which will be useful for sieging down capitals and such. Yes, continue to explore, please. But we're not going to buy them yet, because I need to save up for this institution. Because it'll give us more trade power, which will give us more money. On the other hand, it's also going to spread very, very quickly in my provinces. 1.75 per month. We should at least wait till it's in Kuching. We'll wait until the next time I decide to take a tech. And until then, maybe I won't take one. Which is actually going to be very, very soon. So I'm probably going to end up buying it like right away. Probably when Kuching gets it. In 1507, sometime next year. How close is that disaster? Oh wait, I already looked at it. It's not a real disaster. Also, we were at half maintenance to put down a rebellion, which is now completely gone. So, I need some troops in Ternate. I need like 3 units over there. Let's grab 3 transports. Well, let's grab all of the transports. Let's not forget the transport that's out there suffering attrition. The spy transport. You need to go up to Bruni. That's where the unrest is from the burghers. The burghers will be happy in quite a while. I'd really like for them to be happy right now. But we have a disaster, so I can't really make them happy right now. It's just not an option. And on cue, we're suffering attrition. High attrition. Okay, 3. On a point leader, attach, grab the 3 stack. Let's pull 3 units over to... You know, I'm actually gonna min-max this a little bit. I don't want to suffer any attrition. So we're gonna go over to here and we're gonna march to Oso. And we're gonna time it so that we can get across this water without suffering a monthly attrition tick. It's so minor, but why not do it? Okay, so Siak is now gone. Hey, it would be a real problem if something were to happen to you. Give me some land. I'm gonna give it back. I don't want him as a vassal, though, do I? If I take him as a vassal, he's eventually gonna be friendly to me, and he's gonna end up spreading the damn institutions away, which is not acceptable. So you guys arrive there on the 16th. For the moment, we can be at 0 maintenance. Need to head over to Ternate. Yes. Okay. What's this then? Lost in mind and space. Lose prestige or get a province that's lost in the woods. Apatzingen. What? Apatzingen. This province here gets a modifier. Okay. Apparently it's lost in the woods. This is an easy province to get lost in. Lovely. We are actually hostile to peasants, so we should you know, hopefully not march through them. This is weird. The hunt for the 7 cities is actually continuing to work, which is unusual. So Colima, I would love to just create a colonial nation over here. Straight up spawn it. We would need to get Hawaii colonized. That's got to be top priority. Hawaii and Diego Garcia, or whichever other island I can reach over here. I think Diego Garcia is the closest. It's not a very good province, but I have to get that range. If I don't have the colonial range, I can't do cores. And if I can't core, then I can't do what I want. Province of Zumbo has defected to Lundu. Good. Okay, so we have 3 guys there. Can you make it all the way there before the end of the month? No. How about to here? No. Same thing there, I'm sure. Set up to here. It said yes, but no. It lies. You actually end up taking more time. Every extra province you travel between takes more time. Okay, and then there was one other province. It was the Ternate and then Kuching. Let's grab 3 of these guys. Over to Kuching. Unfortunately, I can't really fix Bruni yet. Malacca has now declared war on Pasai. Probably called in this guy. I still have a truce with him. I don't really like what Malacca is doing here, so hopefully when we get to Tech 9 I can go smash both their faces in, make them unhappy. Chinook is doing stuff, fair enough. You forgot about your exploration fleet. No, my explorer died. We're not exploring right now. There is, wait. No, okay. That's transport fleet. I don't have an exploration fleet right now. And I'm not going to hire one. Not while I can't. There's nothing that I can find right now that I need to find right now. Right? Like, so, say I reveal Australia, big deal. Say I reveal all this stuff. It doesn't matter. The thing that's blocking me right now is my colonial range. I can't core this until I get a colony in Hawaii. So it doesn't matter if I can see it. I need to get some other stuff. So hiring an explorer right now is just not necessary. And it would just... Knowing my luck, he'd probably just end up dying, and then I would be very sad. Okay, in 1509, coming up pretty soon. Zekig. Yeah, I think we stay at 0% for now. I mean, the chance for the unrest, it's pretty low. They're not actually going to fire yet, and I can't get it down to 0 as long as Bruni is above 5. The most you can reduce unrest by is 5, and that takes 20 regiments, which I don't actually have here. I've got 16, which would also require me to fully reinforce, which would take time, so why bother? Let's just wait. A dog's life, gain prestige, and piss off this guy. Sounds great. Let's do it. Global trade power, ho. Finally about to pick up some more colonies. I mean, I'm almost making enough money that if I weren't trying to save up for the institution, I would probably consider going for a 4th colony. I think that I probably will. Then again, that seems dumb, doesn't it? I'd probably be better off not doing that and instead using the money for mercs and stuff to attack people. Yeah, that seems probably better. Malwa has ended their overlordship of Gondwana. Ming, by the way, seems to have survived the implosion, which is not cool. They still have lost the Mandate of Heaven, but they're not dying to it like they normally do. To buy the institution would cost me 480 gold. We almost have enough. We're making 6.6 ducats a month. We have 29 ducats roughly in raw income, which means that we are in 3rd place for income right now. And we are still the 8th ranked great power behind Poland. Okay, we can take tech. Let's wait until we actually have the institution embraced. So now we're just waiting on money. I'll embrace the institution right away. We did get the institution in Kuching. I don't think it's going to spread quickly enough anywhere else that I'm willing to wait for it. Actually, it's spreading pretty damn quick here, isn't it? 3 a month. Wow. I mean, that takes like just 30 months, 2 years. Okay, in that case, if it's only 2 years, I'm not really... Okay, let me think. If I don't take it, I'm missing out on provincial trade power, which is money. But if I don't take it, I end up saving money by paying less to embrace it. Which is going to give me... Ow! No! I just got done saying how there's absolutely nothing bad that can happen in the New World, and then that freaking idiot marched through and got himself annihilated. By rebels. You would assume, you would freaking assume that an explorer would be smart enough to avoid rebels, but no. Gotta babysit the crap out of him. New text, Sulu for money. Sulu's my ally right now. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have allied him. I can't remember. Is Sulu Sunni nation? Because if he is, I want to murder him. But no, I can't. No, okay. No, I did think about this. Wait a second.
Institution is spreading south of you.
Really? Which institution? Aha! The backup was off by 8 days. The unit's not dead yet. Unless he's movement locked, in which case he is dead. He'd be dead. Nope, he's dead no matter what. Stop! No, stop! Don't go that way! Okay. Aha! 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 I know a sneaky move. This is Terra Incognita. If you unappoint this guy, you can no longer move into Terra Incognita, and even though you're movement locked, this will force the movement to stop. Ready? One day. One day? Stop! No, stop! You're not allowed to go into there. Okay, well, maybe on the 7th it'll work. It shouldn't let me do this. It should stop me even though I'm actually movement locked. Haha! I was right. Now don't go that way, you dumbass. Go somewhere else. Okay, somebody says the institution was spreading south of me. Renaissance. How dare you improve relations with me and make me like you. I hate you. I do not want to give you institutions. All right, we have to attack this guy right now. I'm not waiting for claims. We're going to take, I hate you. I hate you so much. I want to insult you, and then I'm going to murder your face. Yeah, no. No. My institutions. My precious. 27th of December, that I think we can do. You guys can march down to...
Need Lords of Emily.
Okay, does this delay... I need the tech. Need what now? Lots of money. Yes, we need lots of money, I think is what you're trying to say. Yes, I think. I would like to get some cannons, but I don't want to get cannons while I'm trying to save up for the tech discount. I mean, the penalty is only 4%, so we're talking about 1% of 600 would be 6. We're talking about 24 military points that I could save if I don't care that much about military points, honestly. I want the military tech. I'm just going to take the military tech. I'm going to pay the extra 24 mil. I'm going to use the money to buy some cannons so that we can win this war quicker. Yeah, no, I'm just going to do that. We're going to grab the superior units. We're going to build some cannons. And we're going to go murder this guy for how dare he. And also, before I forget, yes, got to go take a look at Sulu. Okay, so here's why I allied Sulu instead of that plan for attacking small Sunnis. Sulu is one of the special nations that their ideas set Malayan Sultanate traditions. It's like his 4th or 5th tradition that gives him, or national idea rather, that gives him a colonist. And he ends up colonizing, and I don't want him to do that. Because if I try to leave him independent and he colonizes, it'll mess up my plan for institution spread. So I'm just trying to vassalize this guy. He's at negative 39 reasons right now. The bigger I get, eventually he's just going to accept it. And then I'll just integrate him. For now, he's my ally. He's transferring trade power to me. He's, you know, royal marriage partner, blah, blah, blah. All right. Second and third claim would be 25 and 30. I need 55 spy network strength. I'm building up 1.5 a month. So I need another 55 minus 36.6 divided by 1.51. I need another 12.2. So 13 months I will have enough to get two more claims. Let's take 13 months. He's not going to get the institution in 13 months, but yeah. We're going to go... What? What? You embraced colonialism? You son of a bitch. How dare you? Don't you dare get friendly with anyone else. I'm going to murder you. I'm going to take your entire country over right now. Son of a gun. It's my institution. I spawned it. You can't have it. No! My air died. 522 air. What? Why did I just get 2 pops up? What? Okay, it was a 245 air, actually. Alright, that sucks. I had a 606 air, so roughly equivalent in overall Monarch points, but I liked the 6 admin a lot better. A lot better, because I'm not going to be going for a military idea group anytime soon. That really sucks. Oh well, I think he had like Craven as a personality trait, so I'm not gonna, yeah, whatever, that's fine. Okay, so we're training our cannons. We can wait 12 months, and we're gonna go Murderous Face. And when we do, we're going to conquer 1, 2, 3. That's gonna cost me 10, 30, 54 war score to conquer this land. And that's all we're gonna take. I don't want to spend any Diplo points, probably. Next war will be Reconquest to return all of Sunda to him, and yeah, I'm just gonna go Murderous Face. How dare he? How dare he? Yeah, no, it's a multi-war thing no matter what. He's got 201 war score. With Reconquest, I can probably make it 2 wars if I do go a little bit into dip. I think I should spend some dip to make it a 2-war deal. I can only get 3 claims in the next period of time, but if I go for... maybe instead of these 2, what if I get like his absolute highest development provinces? Which are... there's a 15, a 16... Alright, these are already the highest, so I've already got it set up the right way. I went for the smallest over here because I wanted to make it an easy, quick war. I was hoping I can just threaten him. But... he said no. Because he's not very nice. Oh, by the way, the Emirs want land. Not sure if you were aware. Just so you guys know, we got about 15 minutes left, and then I'm going to have to wrap up the stream for now. I may end up streaming again later tonight. I'm not sure. Basically, I'm just playing this game non-stop anyway, so... you know, why not stream it? Trading in spices. Nice, that's a great one to have. It's really good. And we're about ready to spy on Persia. Persia region is Arabian Sea. Let's see if we can find a ship. We'll detach a single ship. We will protect trade in Malacca. We will send the single ship over to there. Alright, so the vast majority of his troops, let's see. If he has these forts mothballed when I declare, that is not a... is that? Can you march? Is this an island? Or is that a strait? The narrow strait across the locks of Lombok connect to the province of Lombok. I don't think he can even get to this fort. This does not look like it touches. And if it did, it would show provincial connections, wouldn't it? Damn, I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up. But that's a really weird place for a fort if he's just gonna mothball it behind that strait. So I need a navy there, go steal that fort, put the entire army here, try to snipe this fort. Hopefully he keeps them mothballed. I want every army to be at full strength, but they aren't all gonna be that way, I think. I actually gained a force limit as well, so let's build a 4th cannon. Okay, units that are at full strength right now. Let's prepare to get them over here. I should check out his overall army. This is actually going to be like the first war, aside from when I attacked Brunei. It's going to be painful. I'm going to actually lose some units. But it should still go pretty quick. So your name is Majapitz. You've got 15 troops. You've got a cannon. So you got 16... 14 in the front row. So ideally I want 14 full strength infantry, which I already have. That's all I need. Plus extras for sieging down random provinces. Hey, Neox51 and Armored Croc, Twitch Prime, thank you. Alright, we're gonna grab the non-damaged units. And attach. Pull off and head to the strait. We should be able to land before the end of the month and not suffer any attrition. Good. TJDK. You guys are using lots of letters and stuff, aren't you? Nice! Hey, it's an actual good event! Woo! Admin and stability? Why, yes, please. Especially since our heir is apparently all military all the time. This seems like a much better answer to me. Not only will the prestige help with the combat, because of the morale of armies, but also we're doing an administrative idea group right now, and the stability directly offsets that random stab hit that we took. So, yes, please, and thank you. Okay, let's take a save after something like that. That's really good. I love when things like that happen. Okay, cannons out in 6, 6, and 13 days. I still have quite a few months to actually get into position. It's going to take us, if I were at full maintenance right now, how quickly could we recover morale? It takes us 16% per month, and we're at 0.51 out of 4.08, which is 12%. 1 minus 12, 125, divided by the recovery rate of we need to recover 87% at a rate of 16.3. It's gonna take, I think it's gonna take about 5 months. .3. So 5 months ahead of the 55 spy network strength. That's gonna be the mark. So 55 minus 43.42 divided by 1.88. So we're 6.2 months away from having enough. So 7 months. So in 2 months, June the 1st, we raise maintenance. I also need to get troops in position down here. I cannot let that not happen. I'm also going to pull the entire Navy into this because I want to guarantee that things go the way that I want. So let's I think we're only going to need 1 cannon over there. We have time. Let's go scout it to make sure that that's true. And when I say 1 cannon, I mean 1 infantry, just 1 unit. And let's hide a province off to hopefully prevent him from seeing me. I don't think he's got any units there. Wow, the prestige is just rolling in right now. Okay. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to assume that I only need the 1 unit. So we're going to send that 1 guy there. And then we're going to send the rest this way. We've already trained to our force limit. I'll need a cannon, a transport in this province to pick that cannon up. I only use 9 of those ones. Yes, he's got no units in Bali. Perfect. Don't mind me. I'm just getting ready to declare war on your face. Nothing bad's gonna happen, I promise, man. You'll be fine. You'll be alright. Everything's gonna be irie. Not even suffering attrition moving my units around. I'm so proud! Okay, you guys can march across. June! Full maintenance. Crap, we've been at full maintenance this whole time. Yay! Alright, so I got my maintenance up 2 months early. Derp. Oopsie. Fortunately, he's already embraced the colonialism in the provinces I'm going to conquer, so that's nice. I won't have to pay for them. Please don't turn your forts on. Please don't become smart suddenly.
Adam, god damn it, remember the damn maps.
Ah, shoot. Thank you. We sent this guy out. He's at 15% unrest. 15% attrition. Thank you. I would have probably have not realized it till I got the alert. The ship probably would have made it back in time, but the ship is certainly suffering based on having to do all that. So we can get 22 maps from this guy, or we could steal from Khorasan and get 26. I think we take Mashriq because I want to know more about the Ottomans. Alright, back to protecting the trade with you. Thank you, Felkus. Appreciate it, man. Just saved my ass. Alright. Hey, these guys will be there in the 22nd. This cannon is going to have to come in slowly by himself. We do have a pretty good leader, a 3-4. Let's go check on our guy, see if he's going to commit suicide again. No, just going to stand here, not actually explore. See? See? Look at that. Not actually exploring, even though he said he was. Because he's a liar. Supposed to be hunting for the free cities. The free cities? The 3 cities. Are we really going to be ready on time? Okay, Pasai is now dead, as expected. We're at peace right now, so we could try this. Are you willing to give me a promise? No. How about you? Oh, he's so close. Unfortunately, I already have... relative strength of the alliance is maxed out at 100, so... I have to wait for him to not have recently given in to a threat. It's the only way that he's willing to accept. Ooh, suffering attrition over here for no reason. That's great. Let's get our... Oh, he is our attrition guy. Damn. Let's get our... Ooh... Alright, I'm going to temporarily put the Conquistador way over here. I'm going to teleport him across the planet to suffer less attrition via his maneuver value. And then you guys are just going to need to hang out for a second. And then we're going to teleport the Conquistador back, because, you know, that makes sense. Plausibility, right? Now we're going to put the other guy back in charge. We're going to split the army in half. Less attrition, yay. Okay, yeah, I think the math works out. We're gonna gain... 55 minus 49.06 divided by 1.87. I need 4 months. Is it really good? I feel like I may have messed the math up somewhere, because we're not recovering in line with what I was expecting. Keep that fort mothballed, nothing bad will happen, I promise. Last time I checked on the disaster, it wasn't going to be a real issue. There was a 70%. Yeah, well, they're going to stop being disloyal soon. Yeah, February of 09. So that's in less than a year. So that is still going to stop being a problem soon. Okay, next we need to make sure which strait. No strait across the Sunda Strait. So it's this sea tile that we need to protect. And this strait is the Straits of Lombok. So we need half of our light ships here and half of our light ships over there to guarantee we can cross the straits. And it looks like we're going to be ready to declare in 3 months. So in 3 months, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hope that he hasn't turned his forts on. Also, I'm going to stop spying on Persia. Actually, losing money while at full maintenance. That's actually kind of a good sign. That means that I'm actually, you know, pretty stable while at full maintenance. That's great. Okay, 2 more months. So we'll do 1 more month of protection. We're already at full maintenance, everything looks good there. We can put, try to time it so these guys arrive. Probably November the 1st into Tulangbuang. And whatever money we miss out on for not protecting trade. Ooh, autonomy increased has expired. Nice. If this wasn't controlled by the burghers, I could just lower autonomy and it'd basically be at 0. But the burghers are currently disloyal, so if I revoke it, they will rebel. And that would be bad. But if I were to give them this... Yeah, that modifier just dropped off. I can make them loyal, but barely. Let's just leave it alone for now and let that thing tick down for a bit. You marching get there on the 11th, you get there on the 14th. So you need to go first, and you need to time with the arrival on the... Wait. Yes. Time it so you arrive on November the 1st, and grab the ships. Half go here, half go here. Going to arrive on November the 1st. Nothing bad will happen, ever. If they both arrive, though, they could suffer attrition, because the supply is only 20. Let's time them 1 apart. I want at least half of the army to be there. I did it backwards, didn't I? Whatever. Part of the army will be there, and they'll be able to go there and do that. So we're fine. Alright, we're going to take a save. I did it backwards. Derp, derp, derp. This guy's name is whatever the hell his name is. This is what you get when you steal my maps, or you steal my institutions, I mean. Okay. On November the 1st, we fabricate 2 claims, then we deck. Okay. Let's come back from spying. I want to claim on this. I want to claim on this. Done, done. We declare. Don't tell me you turned your fort on. Good. We've arrived. Declare. We are going to gain piety, which is kind of not ideal, because I'd rather have none piety, but hey, it'll help out with morale. We're going to declare over the province of Kawali, because we're going to siege it first, most likely. The glorious navy is under attack. Okay, that's fine. You go there. We have to wait for that battle. Come on, come on. Damn, there's more ships. You would be right here, wouldn't you? Wasting my time. I'm not going to be able to get to that damn fort in time, am I? All because of this damn stupid naval battle. Finish it! Come on! Come on! Crying out loud! No, there's just no way. We're like a month late. Practically a month late now. Alright, well I guess that's fine. We'll use our siege leader then. We will... So this, we're going to take all the cannons. We're going to take those guys plus the siege leader onto Kawali. We're going to take the rest of the troops not marching with him. You arrive on the 5th. We arrive on the 4th. Means we're going to suffer an attrition tick. Oh well, it is what it is. And we're going to get 1 fort for free. You son of a gun. Even if I had moved the Conquistador, I still don't think we could have gotten there on time. It will still fall very quickly. Okay, now that siege is complete, you can come over here. And you can just kind of hang out. You should be safe. Just do some looting, whatever. It'll still have weakened garrison, right? Because it'll have less than half strength. And if we blockade it, we've got 4 cannons and a 2 siege pip general. So we should show up with a pretty darn good chance. And yeah, it should be fine. It's going to be... definitely slower than I would have liked, but not that bad. Now that we're across the strait, all light ships can go back to protecting trade, I think. And to blockade this sea tile, we need... Really, it's just the one fort. I think the transports should be sufficient. He's got 4 heavies, though. Ugh. Okay, and they are over here, and there's 3 here. That's why that fight took so long. Alright, in that case, let's focus everyone over here, and we're going to try to murder his army. Sorry, murder his navy. These 3 heavies that are damaged and weakened from that previous fight. I want to take my most damaged ships and pull them out. I want to take the transports out. We have a combat width of like 27 right now. So... these other ships will go get some repairs. I'm going to go over the stream time by a little bit, aren't I? My wife might get mad. Hope she doesn't. And instead of being able to go murderify his army right now, I have to wait. Bleh. Years of Separatism minus 10 or save points for core. I think we take the Years of Separatism minus 10 now. Just kind of means that we won't have any issues really anywhere. Except for Jesselton, apparently. She's upset because of autonomy was decreased and I picked up war exhaustion. Okay, in just a moment, this army is going to get... that navy's going to get knocked out. Wall breach, even though we had no blockade. Very lucky. And actually a natural 14 as well. Alright, kill those damn heavies. Murder them. He's got a leader, I don't. The heavies are probably pretty damn well repaired. They're heavies after all. Where are they in that list? I'm on the right. He's on the left. Yeah, the 3 heavies are at full strength. They have like no morale. We're not gonna... Okay, I was gonna say, did I actually just... No, I killed 6 light ships. He's heading to the Java coast. Let's see if maybe we can catch out this other navy again. Merchant guilds have expired. Okay, cool. That means I can give them another province. I can give them this without causing too many issues. Although that's not really the right province for them. I kind of want them to just have this. Back. Now that they're no longer trying to rebel. And then as soon as they become more loyal, we can take this away and then lower autonomy soon. Okay, so that's good. Okay, one more round here murdering these ships would be great. We have rebels uprising, the Ryukyu peasants. They are at a high percent, but that should go away next month because now they're no longer the noble merchants. They're no longer disloyal, so it's going to go down to 0%. So that rebellion's not actually going to happen. Please don't murder my leader while we're at war. I know I shouldn't be using him for sieges, but he's got 2 siege pips. I mean, you have to use them, right? I should be doing something with these diplomats. We could spy. It's just such a pain to do that. Well, I guess we get started on this whole thing. Eventually, I'm going to have the colonial range. I'm going to want to have spy network strength on these guys. We'll keep one guy back. Come on, just take it. Give me a 21%. Do it. Yeah! Sweet! Good job, game. You rock. Okay, from here, I can get to his capital. So his army's probably in the capital, and this army has too many infantry, unless he's murked up a little bit. He's got 17 in the front row, a lot of cav. So we shall take 17 full strength infantry. That's 6. Take that whole army to there. Need 17 full strength infantry. That's 11 from here. So this entire army is going to go march and do stuff, and then these little derps back here get to just hang out and hopefully recover until they're strong enough to start sieges. But yeah, basically the entire army is going to go march and smash face is the plan. Please, just kill the heavies! Make them dead! Yes! Murdered the heavies! Okay, now go get repairs. Please tell me you have a shipyard? No shipyard. Shipyard? Shipyard over there. Get repaired in the shipyard. There's his army. Don't let him escape! Murder! 29th? Damn. Get him over there. In theory, he could hide and go over here. Don't let him. Oh, he's gonna try to cross the strait. That's curious. I am blocked from getting to the strait, but if he goes over there, I can just park my navy here and just let him sit there. And I don't have to fight his army, I can go down to 0 maintenance. That seems fine too. We'll see if I actually catch him. I would rather just murder him, honestly. I think that'd be easier. His damn! He got away. Okay, fine. We murder his entire navy, and I guess we just wait until our ships are in place, then we go spread around and just murder everything. No. Get his navy. Mutapa has declared independence. That's over by Kilwa, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I'm gonna pull back an infantry for each of these provinces. We're going to grab 4, 6, and all the cannons to go to here. It's actually too many. Let's keep a couple of the infantry back. Now, he might try to cross this strait right now, so I think I probably better send this navy over here to try to blockade it, just to guarantee it. But yeah, I'd rather just lower my maintenance. He does control both sides. Oh, you're right. That's a good point. He does control both sides, so even if I blockade it, until his capital falls, he can cross. Good call. Let's not do this other siege yet, then. Let's just wait until we get his capital. Hopefully these guys are retreating to something I can murder. Yeah, they're all heading to the coast of Java. I want to murder all of the ships. Let's, we're suffering a lot of attrition right now. It is pretty painful being down in here. I mean, we're suffering like 3% in every province because that's just what you pay for here. Ooh, we got a ship at 1%. Ouch. In fact, it's going to be a little while till that falls, so let's get a full repair in if we can. Ming has rivaled me. Yay. Great. Yeah, you want to cross this strait, but you can't. I'm going to grab my siege guy. I'm going to swing you guys up there. You won't make it in time for the next siege tick, unfortunately. Oh well. There's no more ships. I'm sure we can blockade with just that navy. Finish this siege. Let's pop these ships out. Any damaged ships can go hide so that they hopefully don't get sunk. Murder these bastard ships of his. Murder them all. We've gained trade dispute against Ming. It's okay. I've actually been rivaled by Ming once before in this campaign, and it's not necessarily gonna stick. It might, but it might not. I don't know for sure. Okay, we killed 4 more ships. Another tick of repairs. Any undamaged ships can push forward. And actually, at this point, I think any undamaged ships are going to go back to protecting trade. Because he's at 63, medium enthusiasm. If I take his capital, he's going to want out of the war. So that's the goal right now, is just finish the siege of the capital. And I probably don't even have to, that's kind of annoying. I probably don't have to fight his army. Well, we did get to murder all of his ships, which is great. Well, most of his ships. All of his light ships, at least. Which will give me more trade power. Which is glorious. I'm 15 minutes over time. It's Tuesday, though, right? Pretty sure it's Tuesday. So that's okay-ish. Give me all the things. Wait a second, I wanted to do a 100% peace deal, didn't I? I have to murder his army. Damn it! Stupid disease outbreak. Let's slow things down by a ton. Would you please finish this siege? Hey, look, Kutai's actually coming down here. No. Stay here. What are you doing? Stay there. Siege it. You spent all this effort to get here. Now do it. All right, we have 92 war score. Maybe I can piece them out for like 100% without actually having to do it. Okay, so first things first. We want stuff that doesn't cost any dip. And then beyond that, I want to take as absolute much land as I can that's not a core of the soon-to-be vassal so that I can hopefully do this in one war. Sorry, one more war. So Sunda has a core here. We'll get Reconquest that. This. So Kendall and East. And ideally, I want to gut his forts too. He's not actually willing to give me that. Close, but not quite. It's a little bit of aggressive expansion, apparently. If I don't take that fort, I wonder if he'll even be able to pay for it. Now, let's just go smash his face. Can't get there. I can't smash his face, but I want to smash his face! You and your damn fort. Don't take his capital? The problem is that the capital is a province I have a claim on, and I'd rather not waste the Diplo points. I do need to be frugal with monarch points in this campaign. Instead of taking that, I still don't think he's going to give me 100% peace deal. It's going to be the same whether I take his capital or not, and I do need to take the cap. Okay, so we're going to have to either siege down this other province or just wait him out. I mean, he doesn't control both sides of the strait right now, so if I were to grab my transports, which apparently are protecting trade, where'd they go? Ah, they were blockading that. Okay, let's send them down here, and now he doesn't control both sides of the strait, so he couldn't cross it, so I can just go down to 0% maintenance. And we'll just wait him out, and not fight him. And we'll loot all of his stuff. I mean, I am getting a ticking war score. Length of war. It's just the damn military strength that's causing the problem. Okay, well, I do need to wrap this stream up. So, I'm going to put a cut in here. Cut slash I can't play the game anymore, I'm sorry, I've got to go. But, yeah. I think I'm going to probably play a little bit more tonight. We'll see. So, anyway, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to siege this. I don't want to pay the attrition for it. I'm just blocking him from training any troops. I guess we are going to murder the rest of his stuff. Barito gets refused to trade. Yes, it does. Could you please just surrender? I would love to get him to surrender. There, -5 reasons now that battle's over. Alright, we're gonna go for like 2 more minutes until he's willing to just give up. Because I want to end it on a good note, I think. And which provinces am I not taking? I'm not taking these, so let's go loot those instead of the ones that I'm gonna take. Gonna be a little bit of overextension. We did just get the minus 10 years of separatism idea, so that's solid. And it's gonna be sort of annoying to need to core this stuff, but I'm not gonna let someone steal my damn institutions. They're my institutions, you bastard. If he becomes friendly with anybody and he starts to spread it elsewhere, I will not be happy. There we go. There's 100%. It cost me 108 dip, that's fine. It allows me to get the war done in 2 pieces because we're going to use Reconquest. I probably don't even have to take this much. Because if you think about it, these provinces we're going to get Reconquest, and Reconquest I think is like 50% cost. So here, let's just add these up real quick. We've got 14.7 plus 19.35 plus, you know what, there's no point. The math's going to change when he loses land. I'm just going to play it safe. We're going to conquer extra land to guarantee that we can end the next war in one piece. But before we do, just in case, I'm going to take a safe. I don't care if he doesn't border anyone. It's the principle of the matter. It's my damn institution. Can't have it. 1510. For the record, this war took me 11 months. No, that's not true. It was 1508 it was December of 08, and it is now January of 10. So that would be 4, 5, plus 12, 17 months. 17-month war to completely 100% the guy. It's pretty quick, pretty good. Okay. Next thing we need to do is, how am I able to spy on someone that I can't see? Well, that's curious. Or is that his flag? Weird. Anyway, we're going to release what's-his-face. I currently have 2 out of 4 relations because we integrated a guy, so we're going to go release Sunda in Kawali. Anything that I want to do here? Not really, because he's going to be fine. Do I want him to keep his fort? Yes. I don't think I need to do anything to this province before I give it away. You may have Sunda. They will be Hindu. This is fine with me. And rather than core all this crap, I think I'll just give it to him. Because I'm doing an administrative idea group. It was less aggressive expansion than... Like, I can handle the coring, so he can handle the coring. I'll have to probably protect his land for him, but yeah, I think I'm going to give everything to him. We'll see. Alright, we'll do that in the next time I stream or whatever. Thanks for watching, everyone. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you in a bit.